Welcome to Belly Up to the Bar, supersized.
What's up, bitches?
What's up? I'm joined by the Iceman, Jeff Charbolt, joined by my co-host Dale Altman. What's up, Dale? He's very quiet. We got Pork Chop. What's going on, Pork Chop? And then we have some special guests here. We got Greg Luther, Big Savage, and we got King Bing, Kruger Bing. What the fuck Satori calls himself there? I don't know. What's up, boys?
What the fuck is he? Kruger Bing. All right.
Ready there?
I have no idea.
Ready to take on the apocalypse.
All right, Dale.
Oh my God. Update. I can see the comments now. Oh my God. I know. Fucking technology.
All right, Dale, this is your baby. What are we doing here? We got the apocalypse. This is the fat guy apocalypse. What are we're pretty much all supersized here. What we got going on here?
Actually, this was Pork Chop's idea originally, and I ran with it.
That's true. That is true. My bad.
You did.
So my bad. Screw Dale. Let's go to Pork Chop. Pork Chop. What are we talking about here?
Well, what's going on is I don't know who here watches The Last of Us. I know Dale and I do, but the finale is this Sunday for this season. So I was thinking to stay current, what the fuck can we talk about? And I know everybody's always worried about these stupid fucking zombies coming to get us. So I thought maybe we could do an educational, like a PSA for our fucking, I don't know how many people are looking now. We got like 3 people watching. So we'll keep these 3 people safe.
We have 7.
7. Oh, shit. We're moving on up, man.
We are
don't burn in the
now.
kitchen.
We have 7 people watching.
Oh, son of a bitch. What are we going to do now? But anyway, to help them out, man. And in the meantime, while we're waiting to find out what's going to happen during the zombie apocalypse, maybe you can burn up some time like doing some research work, and we'll tell you about a couple good zombie apocalypse movies. Well, I think Dale, he set up something where we can look at different zombie tools that we can use to help us in the apocalypse.
Do you guys want to start covered? Do you guys want to
hold on? Dale, you got the music to get us started first, right?
I mean, you want me to play the song?
Yeah, I mean, there's only 9 people watching. They can't copyright us for this, right?
Okay, well, I was hoping you'd say that, but at the same point in time,
what's the worst going to happen? They're going to totally delete the show like they did our first one with nobody watched it anyway. So what's the difference?
This show is going to be way too fucking educational for them to delete. I mean, they'd be doing a horrible disservice.
Whatever that says.
What is this? That's the wrong song.
It was an ad.
Oh.
So this is a good way to start the show.
Exactly.
Tell me you love the Cranberries. Come on.
I love the Cranberries.
Oh,
90s, baby, of my high school years. Let's go, baby.
This is like, okay, so what songs would you need to survive the apocalypse? What would your playlist be like?
This would be definitely number 1.
Well, man, I didn't do any goddamn prep on that, but I'll tell you what, I'm a fucking huge Rob Zombie fan.
Hell yeah.
How can you go into the apocalypse without playing Rob Zombie, More Human Than Human?
Oh, my God.
That's
love
pretty
that
good.
Song.
There you go.
My favorite line from that song is when he says, "I want more life, fucker, I ain't done yet." That's my motto. We're going into the zombie apocalypse. I want more life, fucker. I ain't done yet. Metallica sounds good.
That's a good one by Alice.
Hey, Corey's just being a hater. Can't copyright us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to.
Somehow I can't see any of the comments now. I don't know what the hell happened. You got control of the comments for some reason, Dale.
Now you can't see the comments?
I can see them. I can't see the ones that just popped up.
Oh.
But a whole lot of Metallica. Like, what would be the best Metallica song for the apocalypse?
Sandman.
4 Horsemen.
And
Greg, it's the apocalypse. It's the 4 Horsemen. That's the best song by Metallica for the apocalypse.
What's their main song called? Damn it.
Metallica has about fucking 50 main songs.
Right, exactly.
I mean, literally.
Ride the Lightning? What do you want?
Anything before the Black Album.
What was the miss Mariano Rivera, the closer for the Yankees, always had played when he closed a game? What was it called?
Inner Sandman. Inner Sandman.
Yeah, Inner Sandman. That's what it is.
But actually, Pork Chop, I have described. I'm one of probably the only ones that I love the Black Album. I hated Saint Anger. Saint Anger was awful.
Now,
God,
okay. Overall album was awful, but the song "Say Anger" hits hard.
But the album.
Anger around.
Oh my God!
No, Pork Chop.
Anger gets no respect, and they're in the
Pork Chop, I'll give you an album for the apocalypse. Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses.
Oh yeah, that's
Because
a
they
good
had
one.
"Welcome to the Jungle." We
Yeah.
got fun and games.
You know we'd be fucking riding around in our zombie apocalypse mobile, blasting that shit out, painted fucking. Santori's dad's gonna buy it for us. Gonna paint it all up with Bangor stripes.
Buddy.
Hey, I'm down with Dirty Deeds though. AC/DC, bro. You can't get. I like that.
Fuck.
I know
You
but
can't
I'm
go
trying
wrong
to
with
put this
AC/DC.
coming up,
What
and you
about-
keep taking it down? This is why me and Jeff can't.
I'm just doing the fun with you now. Go ahead. It's up there. I'll stop. Good. You're good.
So, Pork Chop, do you watch Last of Us? Does anybody else watch
Yeah.
Last of Us? So, episode 3,
I know.
he says Frank and Bill is me and Derek.
Who's Frank?
I don't care.
I mean, which one of you are Frank?
Hi, Walter.
You're saying, "Hi, Walter. Hi. How you doing, buddy?" We're talking about
no.
a zombie apocalypse, and Satori brings his damn dog in.
Yeah, you gotta have a dog.
Yeah.
This one ain't gonna make it. Trust me.
By the
Wait,
way,
hey, if the zombie-
your hair looks very nice there, Satori. It's much
I got an adult haircut.
looks better, and then whatever the hell you usually have.
I usually wake up.
Kevin, you should watch it. It's really good. It's going into the season finale. It's a really good show.
I never played the game, man, but that show is bad. It is
Time to play the game. Oh, sorry.
No,
That's
the,
why you
game, the,
play that
game, the game is awesome too. And but the show
That's
is
another band, though. Jeff, Motorhead.
Motorhead. Yep. Motorhead. That's our good
Yeah,
one.
the show is fucking badass. And if you like the goddamn Mandalorian, that's your guy. He's unmasked. He's in there. Pedro. What the fuck is his
Pascal.
last name? Pasquale?
Pascal.
Yeah.
Pascal. He's gonna be, I was saying, he's probably gonna be like sexiest man of the year, which I don't think he's that hot. I mean, no homo, just between us fellas.
Right.
But, he's probably gonna get it because he's got a good personality.
Oh, and it's got that badass bitch from Game of Thrones, that kid from fucking Bear Island.
What on?
Did you watch? Anybody watch Game of Thrones?
Oh no.
Oh.
My
Oh my
wife is
God.
used to that show.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Dale, what the fuck is wrong with these other guys, man? The best
I watch sports. I've told you that many times.
Thank you,
fucking
Strawberry.
sports and Game of Thrones, man. The sports are not on. What are you watching? Women's tennis at 3:00 in the fucking morning?
It's college basketball
on some
right now.
Game of
Watch my
Thrones.
Bearcats win. I want
Oh,
money on that
God.
bitch too. Bet
If
30
you
bucks.
put on Game
More
of
like
Thrones,
50.
you would burn it up, burn right through it, man. That show is so fucking badass.
See, I'm more of a
right.
serial killer show. It's like
Oh,
Dexter,
Dahmer's
killer.
really good, Santori.
yeah, Dexter. And
Hey,
stuff.
as we're talking about this, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. So this is
All
the
right.
tier maker list.
Wait.
Is
Do we have
nothing.
ads on our show now? Are we that big time?
What
If
do we
Lenovo
got?
wants to sponsor you, go for it.
Yeah, we got ads. Look, it's $1,894. You can buy whatever the hell that is.
Hey,
Dale,
I
have you
shit,
been
man.
researching? Dale, have you been researching laptops lately?
We are. Oh, it went away.
Thank God it wasn't my screen. There'd be all fucking kind of ads to
That's back.
Pornhub.
Yeah. Do you guys want to do this tier maker list?
Let's
or you
go.
want to-
Let's go.
Let's
I'm
do
ready
it.
to go.
Let's do
Let's
it.
go. Let's go.
So this is weapons for the zombie apocalypse. We have at the very, very top is like unstoppable. There's so many categories. Hard to beat for everyday use. Sounds better than it is. Only in an emergency week you would die.
That's
Okay.
almost a gun.
It doesn't matter what you would give me, I would die.
All right. So first off, this looks like a regular old shot. This is why I also wanted Derek on here because there's like 40 guns.
Yeah.
He knows
yeah,
about
I'm like,
guns.
well, that's just another gun.
Oh, you got the chainsaw on there. That's the go-to
Oh,
for
yeah.
what's his face on the.
We're not there yet. We're
Oh, my
on
bad.
this shotgun. Where would you
What
rank
is that
this?
thing?
Is
It's
it
a
a
shotgun.
shotgun?
Oh, it's a shotgun. Okay.
I mean, if
no,
you're
there's
in,
a
like-
fucking AK. I'd rather have the AK.
Hey, we're going with the shotgun, pork
Oh,
chop.
we're going with the shotgun
Jesus.
first.
We're
It- it
discussing.
You have to
Well,
rank it.
hey,
You
man,
have
you
to
pull-
rank it.
Shotgun is slow. I would put it down at the bottom. To be
Yeah,
honest.
thank you, Strawberry. You need the AK to go fast, man.
No,
Oh my God, they
shotgun's
literally
not
have
when you
stuff-
would die.
What
They
Dale?
have stuff on here. Listen, they have stuff like brooms coming up.
I would be okay with the broom.
Yeah.
Dale, did you
All
just
right,
say
all right.
broom?
Put it where you got it. Sounds.
I say the shotgun's unstoppable.
You gotta
I would
reload
say-
that thing.
I would say
You
hard
gotta
to beat.
figure it's
or-
loaded.
We'll go. No, I'm with you. Hard to beat. It's hard to. We'll start there. Hard to beat.
Hard to beat a good shotgun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this looks like some kind of AR.
Looks like
This is what
I don't know what the fuck it is. That thing's unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Put it at top.
Everyday
It
use.
comes out. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that is my Home Alone 2. Put it at top.
Oh my God, you and Home Alone too. Jesus
Fucking Home
Christ.
Alone 2. That
That's
fucking
something
gun
I
is
remember
Die
from
Hard.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
the second gun is Die Hard. There you go.
There you
Home
go.
Alone.
Is that a single walking cane in the first row?
It looks
Yes.
like it. Yeah.
What the
Yes.
fuck
You
is
just,
it?
you
Yes.
just beat the shit out of them.
Hey, talk shit
Alright.
if you want. My grandma made that shit last for like 20 years. I don't know how many people
So
she
this
beat
is-
with that.
That's a good one there. Axe
Yeah.
Is that
everyday
a
use.
book? Are those books down there?
Yep.
Yes.
What the hell would the book do to anybody?
You
We're
throw
going
it at 'em.
to so shut the fuck up!
We're going one at a time.
Tori left.
So we've got a good solid axe. See, I like this because, okay, number one, I want to say this about the first two. Guns, right? Guns attract noise. Noise brings more zombies.
That's true. I've seen The Walking Dead. You
Not
want
if
to
you
go
have
a
the
good
silent. Not if you have the silencer on a pistol, Dale.
Okay, well,
There's no
those
silencer
guns-
on the fucking pistol. You can
those
see it
two
right
guns
there.
don't
There's
have
no
silencers,
silencer.
Craig. There is
Okay,
shotgun in the
Dale.
AR-15.
We
So
can have
I'm
a
just saying-
silent AR-15. I'm sure they make one. I don't know.
Silent AR-15.
DK.
That silencer will be about that
Whoa! Santori, for a guy that hates Burger King.
Oh, yeah, I
Right.
forgot there's
I like the flavor. It just makes me poop.
No, you just like to torture me because you live near one, you jerk.
Yeah, I can see it from my parking lot.
I'll just screw off.
Whopper, 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 Whopper.
Okay, Santori, you're cool. You live right near Burger King. Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
if you're going to bring your rally around the natty drama to Bel Air Bar, this is a serious podcast.
big.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're
This is
trying to
very
fucking
serious.
help
Let's
people
go.
here.
Damn it.
We're trying
Come
to
on.
help people.
I already
Yeah,
put
I
all
gotta
that
move
shit
the
up. Why you putting the
fucker.
comments up? I already put them up.
Well, because I'm going back and forth. No one said anything about the axe. The axe is low key.
I
It makes
put that up
noise.
there.
I
I
know
would
the axe,
say-
man. You use a gun over an axe. Oh my god, man.
No,
The
I
axe
agree.
is-
The axe, you don't want to leave whatever fucking compound or whatever without your axe.
See, I feel like it would help you out in a lot of everyday stuff, but if I'm like fighting a zombie, that shit's gonna get stuck in it at some point, and I'm gonna have problems.
That's why I want the chainsaw.
Well, what it chain? Okay, what if it's? I don't know.
The chainsaw's gonna
Santori,
run out of
you never,
chainsaw.
Santori, you never cut wood like you cut wood. The fucking axe.
Oh, I have.
Guess
axe-
what? It gets
axe
stuck
suck.
in the wood. You got to put
Yeah.
your foot on the wood,
Yeah.
and you got to do this and pull it right back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Santori, for a guy
Yeah,
that
Santori.
Santori,
Dale,
for
I tore 2 ligaments in my ankle playing Pokemon Go. You think I can swing an axe?
I bet you've been chopping wood like a motherfucker up there in Milford.
Well, all right. So Tori's out. He doesn't know how to swing an axe. So.
no.
my God.
Sacrificing Santori to the
I
zombie.
told you I wouldn't make it long.
Yeah.
Dale goes, "You want to be on the show about zombies?" I'm like, "I'll be the first one dead, but sure."
I grew up with a wood burning fire stove. So yes, I've swung an axe a million times. Actually, a maul is better when you're cutting wood, to be honest. But yeah, getting them stuck sucks. That's why I want the chainsaw. I will cut
So,
that
I
bitch.
know, but where do you want to put this? Because I
I
still
put
put
it-
back to the
I'd
stealth
say
thing.
Well,
everyday
the
use.
AK should be up top because it's a fucking
Everyday
gun.
use, because you're gonna have
Yeah,
that
the
on
AK
you,
should be
like strapped to
the
your
AK
back
should be
every
number
day.
one.
Yeah, top tier.
Yeah, that should be number one. You got guns, you can shoot them for wherever the hell you want.
I know, but the attention it's going to draw, where like, let me just stab a person, but then another one.
I don't want to stab him. I just want to shoot him from far away. I don't want him to bite me.
You're right. Whatever.
Thank you, man. If you stab someone, where the blood gets on you, you get infected and become a zombie.
Yeah, I'll just shoot their head. Shoot right at
All right,
right in the
Dale,
head.
you never, man, Dale. I
Yeah,
mean,
Greg.
Greg, you've
Greg.
never watched the fucking Walking Dead, have you?
No, never. But I know how to handle myself.
Greg,
Yeah,
there's
you
your
can
back.
cover yourself in the blood, and then you smell like a zombie. You can walk right the fuck with them. Watch the show, man. Research.
I ain't watching no. Oh my god, man.
Rank it now. Everybody in the chat, rank of the 5 of us in order. Who survives the longest? Number 1, and then who goes the quickest is number 5.
Well, so Tori goes the quickest. We already know that.
Well, I don't know. I'd be hiding.
I
in a
last the
costume
longest. I'm just
first
saying that
and
right now.
foremost.
Greg,
Hey, Strawberry,
who's that?
Strawberry, let's fight it out and see who lasts the longest.
Come here. Bring it, bitch. Let's go.
Okay, bitch.
Greg, are
I'm
you
going to get my
gonna tell
back.
me- Greg. Dial back in, everybody. Greg,
What?
are you going to tell me that this bat should go over an axe?
Hell no.
No. Well, I don't. Yeah, you're probably right. The
Once
no,
you hit an axe, you're done, dude. You hit him
the
in the head,
bat's
you're
done. Okay, the
Wrap
bat's
some fucking
still-
barbed
yeah.
wire around it.
Only in an
Like me.
emergency? Should we put it?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do only an emergency.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
See,
Can we just get the books out of the way?
No, we've got a rowing oar next.
All right, that's weak. That's weak.
That's the same as the bat.
Same as a
Yeah.
That thing was a bat.
Yeah, I got to put
Now,
it
hold
in the
on.
category.
Simon Pegg got through Shaun of the Dead with a fucking rowing oar. Made the whole movie. Just
The
saying.
books. No, the books are down at the bottom. You would die.
It
What
depends
if
on
you were-
what the fucking book
Hold on. The teacher in me says, what if you were able to reach the zombies through knowledge
What the hell have you been watching?
to change their ways?
What? Hey, what if one of the books is called "How to Survive the Zombie Apocalypse" for Dummies?
Are you throwing at him?
Yeah, I thought it was used as a weapon here. I'm
Knowledge is fucking power, Greg.
Yeah.
Knowledge
Tell me,
is power.
Dale. You're the school teacher.
Knowledge also get you killed, but
Well,
Dar
let's
says,
just go with
Dar
this.
says
Sounds
represent
better.
the knowledge. Yeah,
I think
represent- yeah.
I
Dale,
think we have to
no.
move it into-
Oh my god, man.
It moves into sound better because we just made it sound better than it is.
Right.
Yeah, for some dumb. I mean, whatever.
Brad says stand on the books to be taller. Oh, shit.
Oh my.
Oh, God.
Well, this one really triggers me a little bit because it's literally just a bow. So
Well, no. Wait
no
a minute.
arrows.
Just
If
a
I had
bow.
those who watch Lord of the Rings, if I had Legolas with me, I'm keeping the bow at top.
Legolas? Legolas.
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 Greg, this is a serious conversation. Nothing to do with fantasy. Okay?
Okay.
Greg was
okay,
home.
Corey.
If Greg had an amputee following him around, he'd want a bow. Everybody knows when you lose your legs, you fucking grow skills with a bow. It's common knowledge.
Tori, I don't see how this is not a fantasy, but whatever, buddy.
This is serious, Greg.
This is serious business, Greg.
Okay,
Serious, Greg.
Well, I got an A in archery when I went to camp, so I'll keep the bow.
You better cut them fucking legs off. You get an A+.
No,
Guys, I don't know where to put it. You got to tell me. I don't.
just put it
Oh,
in emergency.
I don't know.
It sounds better than it is. You
Hey.
barely even have legs.
Well, maybe you can just pick up sticks and shoot them out of that fucker.
I'm just saying, if it could have added some arrows, it could have moved up.
Well, that's what Star said. It could have added, if arrows are included, the bullets aren't shown on the
Are the
AK.
arrows down there? Maybe we can put the arrows with
Wait,
them.
what the hell is that?
That's a
A dildo.
microphone.
It's a dildo.
Oh, it is a
No,
fucking
it's
dildo.
the
That's
mic.
hey.
It's for
What
the
is
knife
it?
cutter. It's your everyday when you're.
Oh, it's a box cutter.
Yeah, carpenter.
That's a fucking you would die. How the fuck you gonna cut their brain with a box cutter?
Well, I'm gonna say everyday use.
Maybe you're getting it's everyday use here because my wife orders the shit out of fucking Amazon.
Oh God.
We
Oh,
got
enjoy.
boxing gloves coming up next.
Look. See, I'm telling you, we should do a whole fucking show on what's in Pork Chop's reach. Look, box cutter. Damn.
Yo, man, I like that.
What? Pork Chop's already ready to go.
We ready to go, bitch.
Pork
Bring
chop
them
is half
fucking
the
zombies
shit within
on,
arm's
man.
reach at any moment.
I will give you a laceration that may require stitches.
Yeah. No, guys, in all seriousness, the boxing gloves, I think it sounds better than they think. I think if I had the Rocky skills, you could knock them out.
No,
Yo, Adrian.
you would fucking
This is
die.
the one thing I'll say about the boxing gloves. If you absolutely had to be in a situation where you have to punch, they ain't biting through it.
Then Tori, stop it, okay?
No,
With
it's
my-
better. No, it's
That
better.
is a valid reason.
Hey, Tori, let's play role play. You be the zombie. I'll put the gloves on. You want to test it out?
No, because you'd win, and you're proving my point.
There you go.
Listen,
So I beat
yeah.
you. You said the zombie would win.
You couldn't even cut through the boxing gloves with the fucking box cutter.
Oh, I got this backwards. Okay.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm bad, Santori.
Imagine trying to be infected, and you got these big old boxing gloves on. They're biting like the padding of it, so you're not infected.
Okay, there you go. Then now put them at top.
Like, I don't think it's a weapon to use, but
Well, Dale, you want
wrap-
me to test it out on you to see if it's a weapon?
If you wrap me
Damn.
up like that kid from the Little
Sandwiches
Giants,
come.
I could survive.
I love my friends. I do.
No,
I
no,
love
no.
you
It
guys.
sounds better than it is. Brass knuckles at the top.
Oh shit.
No, brass
Brass
knuckles
knuckles
at the
at the
bottom.
fucking top.
No,
Man,
no,
I'm not fucking
Santori,
sheltering
I
with
literally-
Greg.
You got to put them at the bottom. They're weak.
well, you're
When
getting
the
off
zombie
the course,
apocalypse
right?
comes, I'm not sheltering with Greg. He's going out there with fucking boxing gloves and brass knuckles. I need someone with a fucking gun or a hatchet.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you, Pork Chop.
Well, I'm sorry, Portia. You got to be a man, man. You
All
gotta
right.
fucking
So
be a man.
by the way, we think Dory's dying first, and then Greg's dying second. That's what we're saying.
Fucking
I made
A,
a
'cause
couple
he's
good
out there with his
points here.
goddamn boxing gloves.
He's like, come on, I got you, zombies. Let's
Come
go.
on.
All I'm saying, Mike Tyson's gonna beat me if I have brass knuckles.
Listen, I'm going to put it in
Nice
only
to
an
meet me.
emergency because, okay, what if you're not fighting the zombies? You're fighting the other humans that are alive trying to get the resources.
That's a good point.
I'll get the gun and shooting them.
Okay, you don't want to waste your bullets or attract these zombies.
Right. You want to use the gun very limited basis. Anything else you can
Have
go
you
to
seen
before
movies?
the gun?
So,
run out of
having the
bullets.
brass
Yes.
having the brass
Yeah, I
knuckles
do.
is done into a group of people that want to. Okay, normally here's how the shows and movies go. The group of people you meet wants to either eat you,
Yeah.
rape you, or kill you.
I seen the
Double
porn
tap.
version of Walking Dead too. Sometimes they want to fuck you. That's a fact.
Why?
If you, apparently, if you have sex with the zombie, you can turn it back into a regular person. Just saying.
So what kind of diseases do you get then?
I don't know. They didn't show that part, but apparently, if you
HPZ.
have sex with the zombie, everything's good. You're fine. Yeah.
So should we put a penis out there as far as a weapon because if you have sex with a
That's right.
zombie,
Hey,
good.
hey, if you're putting
Well,
a
we
penis
gotta
out for a
bring
weapon,
that.
don't put mine on everyday use because that fucking is a lie.
Put the broom at the weak spot.
Oh,
It's
God.
weak.
Unstoppable. I've
Put
seen
the
Harry
broom at
Potter.
you would fucking die.
Yeah, you die.
I've
would
seen
die.
Harry Potter. Those
Ugh.
brooms do some wicked
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Here is a terrible
Hey,
switchblade.
Santori, we're not doing fantasy here, Santori.
Harry Potter's
Well, you
real,
know-
Greg.
Oh, screw you. Okay, Santori.
I'll tell you what, a switchblade though, I would say everyday use because they use them a lot on The Walking Dead. They stab them fuckers right in the head and pull it out.
It's probably not much better than a box cutter. But
I think it is better than a box cutter. It sticks out farther. You can pierce the brain.
Look at Fiji's. I guess Pork Chop's dick should be used as a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, after fucking.
Uh,
Oh my god.
hey, listen, don't do that because that fucker ain't got no penetration in years now.
Oh God! Oh, you guys gotta stop! Oh shit! I'm gonna puke. Oh God! Whew.
Poor Chop, you're killing Jeff, and Greg is just waving his bat around.
Oh God!
Oh,
All right, we're
man.
to the cane now. It's not a special cane; it's just a regular cane.
What the hell is that?
Yeah.
It's
a walking
cane.
cane.
We,
Who the hell uses a walking cane?
My grandma.
To hit
no
someone
shit,
with?
man. Man, Greg, well, how you gonna make fun of Santori's fucking grandma?
I'm not making fun of his grandma, but I mean, what the hell are you gonna
That's
do?
everyday use, motherfucker.
Man, we are live with like 7 people.
Okay, you know what? Let's do this.
9.
Okay, you get the walking cane.
9.
I'll get the gloves. We'll have it out.
Greg,
Well,
all I'm
Brad
saying is,
said pork chop could put his clothes on his dick.
Yeah.
Keep
Here's
that
that
fucker
fucker warm.
here's the
He's
thing
lonely.
with the cane. This is a legitimate argument.
All right, we got to be serious now.
Let Santori speak. Go
Satori's
ahead.
speaking. Let's go.
If the situation comes that I have to like amputate or I've broken my ankle, that cane is going to come in handy.
Against my
Herschel,
boxing gloves.
Especially
Like
since
Herschel.
if I'm cutting my legs off, I get to use the bow and arrow.
All right,
So-
there you go.
Well, you know what? You're right, because if a zombie bites you in the leg and they fucking amputate your leg,
I'm gonna need
you
that.
need the cane. Like Herschel.
What is turning to Saul?
Herschel Walker.
No, Herschel from The Walking Dead.
We don't watch The Walking Dead, Chop.
We do. Me and Poor Chop,
Yeah,
2/3 of
That's
this
right.
fucking show do, Greg.
It's
Oh,
2/5
good,
Yeah.
good.
2/5 there, Mr. Teacher.
Oh my
What
God!
the
I'm
hell
gonna
is
puke.
that?
Well,
That
the
is
3 Fists
insane.
don't even watch anything. They don't watch the show.
Cane.
Good thing we're
What
on
is
this
that? A
thing.
fucking chain?
Yeah, Jack, those in my bedroom.
Is it?
Yeah, that
It's off
sounds
the
better than it
chain.
is.
Well, I think it sounds good. Like if you're like, man, I really care about this zombie, but I gotta let it go, but I don't want to kill it. I guess I'll chain it up.
Like they did in Shaun of the Dead. They chained him next to a PS2
What I'm
at the end of the movie.
No, I the Santori, I watched part of it. That was a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Ugh.
All right,
I
so
liked it how they kept on planning to kill his stepdad all the time.
a motherfucking chainsaw. I'll skin your ass, bro.
Motherfucking chainsaw. Limp Biscuit, bro.
It's also loud, but it's effective.
It has to be a top. I know. I as a groundskeeper, I know how to operate
Unstoppable. Yeah.
one. You put it at top.
All right, it's at the top, Greg. You don't have to keep putting it
Yeah,
on.
Man,
I
put the
said
bat
that from
down,
the
Greg. It's
beginning.
at the top.
Okay, good. That's my Home Alone 2 up there also.
How many weapons are there?
Hold on, top tier? Is it top tier or unstoppable? Top tier?
Oh, yeah. It's
Should Unstoppable be higher than top tier?
You would think, but
I don't understand how they. Okay,
hey, I didn't create this graphic. I don't have time for that.
I know you didn't.
we ain't got time for shit. We just kind of threw it
It's
up there.
Santori. There's no questions when it comes to the apocalypse,
oh,
man.
I have a lot
fucking
of
Swiss
questions.
Army knife. That
A
Swiss
hammer.
Army knife is mother.
All right,
You gotta have
crossbow,
Swiss Army
fellas.
knife.
Crossbow. I feel like crossbow is way better than
Yep.
the
Crossbow
No,
at top.
crossbow, I would take over the chainsaw. Put it at top.
I would take crossbow over the bow and arrow for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
man. I mean,
gonna put
you
it-
know, Daryl.
All
Daryl
right,
uses
I'm
crossbow,
moving-
and he's the #1 killer in Walking Dead.
Yep.
I'm moving all the guns up, so I'm moving the shotgun to unstoppable. And a crossbow, hard to beat or unstoppable. What do you guys think?
Unstoppable. It's silent. It's fucking deadly
It sounds like
Silent.
when
and
Yeah.
deadly.
Yeah,
It's like my farts. They're solid but deadly.
Just you gotta retrieve your arrows after you shoot them. But other than that, crossbow is probably the best one to have. If it's like zombies coming at you real fucking slow. If it's a bunch, get the chainsaw out.
yeah, we got a crowbar, I believe.
I like Darth Bengal's comment. I can't show it because I don't have that ability.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it ain't gonna take me long. This motherfucker got a hair trigger on it anymore.
crowbar.
ready to go,
I like
man.
it, but you gotta get.
Kevin got a flamethrower. Is that on there?
Yeah, we're gonna get there,
Yeah.
guys. We're almost there.
Put the crowbar in the middle. Sounds better than
Crowbars.
I would
Crowbar's
put
gotta
that
be
at
the same.
least on
Yeah,
everyday use.
that sounds better than it is. That's a good spot for it.
Yeah, what if you need to you need to get something, I'm moving the
Guys,
chain up too.
we are
These are
at 9
useful.
viewers right now. We are rolling 9.
Dynamite, man.
There are
Dynamite.
9 people.
Oh,
who
Dynamite's at
need
the
to make
top.
better
At the
choices.
top. Put it at the top.
Yeah, but
I would
Dynamite,
put
no, it's not
Dynamite-
top. Dynamite, you got to plan shit for Dynamite. No, it's not
I would
top.
put that in hard.
No, hey, Pork Chop, you know what song you play for the Dynamite? Cause I'm TNT Dynamite.
Oi, oi,
TNT. Watch me
Oi.
explode.
oi.
What the fuck's happening right now?
I have
That's the
no
worst
idea.
ever.
The show is.
I want to put it top tier.
Dale,
But
what
you
the
got-
hell, man? Why the hell
hold
did you not put it top tier?
Whoa. The Dynamite, you have to actually plan. You got to set it
Not
up.
really. I'll take that motherfucker and I'll throw it into a zombie horde and get the fuck out of there.
A
I was
horde.
gonna say it
Yeah.
works against hordes, or if you need a noise distraction somewhere.
All right.
Well, use your
You're
dog
right.
for a
All right,
noise
go ahead.
distraction.
Yeah, you're right.
Corey.
Go ahead.
Use my what?
Use your dog for a noise distraction.
Walter, do you hear that?
Wait, no, your dog is a distraction. Not like,
Walter's like, fuck that.
Hey, what's that
All right.
next one? Is that a hand?
Yeah, it's Greg's fist in your ass.
Ooh. Hey, everyday use. Come on now.
Don't knock until you try it.
yeah, don't
Knock
knock it
down like that. Let's go.
So
Hey.
a fist, I'm gonna say you die.
Yeah, you die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You woke up to a zombie and it's like, I'm gonna punch you to death.
And he's going to bite you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, you
I
are-
fight the way. I know I can.
All right, flamethrower. Come on now.
That's at the
Oh, come
top.
on.
That's top.
Yeah, you're
Burn
fucking
all those
dying.
motherfuckers.
Light them bitches up.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Unstoppable.
scoot on up. That may be number 1
Yeah.
overall, even.
I put that there.
Just because that would be a hell of a way to go out. If you're gonna go out with the flamethrower toward a bunch of zombies,
Light them up.
that'd
Hey,
be
put
Line
the
them
bad.
chair up top.
up,
Put the-
line them up, on fire. Oh,
Put
So
the
this
chair.
is a chair. This is a chair.
Okay, Dale. Dale,
Am I
have
a
you hit my
former
chair?
We're going
WWE
WWE style.
wrestler or not?
the
That's what I'm saying.
concerto.
Yeah, give him
We're
the
gonna
chair.
Beat the hell out of him.
Greg,
Shrek
hey,
made
Greg
it
does
work
look.
well.
Greg does look a little like fucking Bubba Ray Dudley, so maybe it would be a top tier for him.
No, yeah. Remember Shrek the chair. Give him the chair.
Devon! Get the
That one
Chair.
is
Listen, I'm gonna need to sit down at some point.
Only in
That's everyday
emergency.
use.
Hold on. Here's
Or
the way,
weak.
here's the way I
Why
would
not sit
say
down?
to try to talk as like I'd be like, damn, you zombies, man, you've been walking for like 3 years straight. You ain't even
Yeah,
sat
have a
down.
seat. Sit the fuck down.
Just sit down.
Dale, what is
Your
it?
legs are fucking
Books teach a
tired.
zombie. Don't teach a zombie, man.
Maybe between books and a chair, that's all I need.
He's a teacher. He can educate
Greg, you
him.
don't know shit about teaching. Dale went to school for that shit. If he thinks he can teach a zombie, man, he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
No, the
I
only
didn't
thing
go to school for
with my
teaching.
fist.
Pork chop. I'm gonna say I don't think you
Dale's
can
our
teach a zombie.
expert.
I'm gonna say I don't.
Dale's
think
the expert. We would have to ask
That's
him.
very scary.
I'm up there too. I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm putting everyday use because I'm fat.
Because you want to sit the fuck down.
Yeah, like
You want to stand up all day.
I did it for Santori, but I'll
I'm
do
using
it.
I'm using one of them motherfuckers right now.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
My ass hurts.
okay, I don't know what this is.
Is that a
What
heart?
the fuck is that?
I have no idea
That's
what it
one of those. That's a window. Like one of them windows, the triangle window on the.
That is
old
a
school car.
shard of glass.
You
Okay,
stab
Yo,
him.
It's a
we got
cozy-
something going here, man.
Oh, a shard of glass. Okay.
We're stabbing a bit.
Me and Jeff are old enough. We know about the cozy wing on the cars. Remember the cozy wing? Jeff?
Yep, I did. That's exactly what that
fucking-
looks like.
Hey, those motherfuckers are handy. Like if you don't have air conditioning, you can tilt that bitch in and
Hell
get a
yeah.
fresh stream of air on you.
I
Hell
have
yeah.
cozy wings on my car. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm saying I feel like
I
if
just
you're,
got
picking
mine
up,
tinted.
if you're picking up a shard of glass though in a zombie apocalypse, you
Oh,
really
yeah.
need to, right?
You better
I
have
feel
them
like it
boxing
gets the
gloves
job
on
done.
too.
It gets the job done.
Yeah, it does. It will. You're right.
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
no.
better
I've
than it
messed with
sounds.
glass before. Dude, glass can be very painful. If you're good at throwing it, then it works.
I'm a little confused at what Kevin Queen's latest comment is.
What's that?
Giant hole.
Well, you know.
Giant fucking hole.
I didn't know.
Is there a
Kevin wants a
You
giant
used to
hole
win a
anywhere.
shard of glass. I didn't know what the fuck it was.
is there
I
a
thought it
fucking
was a net.
sinkhole?
I thought it was some kind of net. I'm like, what are you going to trap the zombies in this tiny little net?
He just,
I
he
swear
just
it
wants
looks like a
giant
fucking
hole.
cozy wing. It
It
looks
does.
like a cozy wing to me.
All right, which
Oh,
General
not a
standard
top.
game, boys. General
Pistol.
guns
standard
at top?
game.
Put it at top, all the way top.
It's not
Kill
the
shot.
top.
Kill shot.
Anybody who has it below the top, then that person's stupid. I'm sorry.
Sounds better than it is.
Oh, stupid.
I think it's hard to beat, right? A good solid handgun's hard to beat.
No, put it at the top. What the hell's the matter with you, Dale?
Savage is coming out, Dale.
It depends who's using it. I've seen some people who can't even load it.
What do you Santori? This isn't a who can't load it, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. Is you rather trust the gloves or the gun?
Greg, you're
Greg,
giving
you
me
wanted
cheddar.
boxing gloves.
Greg is giving me Cheddar Bob vibes right now. No way I trust him with that.
Yeah, we'll just fix that.
Oh.
Does Greg know who Cheddar Bob is?
Greg's
I don't know who the fuck Cheddar Bob is.
Cheddar
Who the fuck's
Bob
Cheddar
was
Bob?
my mom's friend from 8 Mile who shot himself in the leg.
Yeah, he puts the gun back
Oh.
in his pants and he shot himself.
It was a good reference.
Yeah, no, it was.
Great
What
reference.
was this, a golf club?
I'll
Oh,
put
golf
it at
club's
the
not
top.
bad. They whack
Golf
someone.
club is like everyday use. That's another
Oh,
thing you can
friggin'
whack a
nailed
motherfucker
it.
in the head
At
with.
some point, we're gonna find a
Carry
golf
one
course.
around.
I'm gonna need to relax. So put at least the.
Didn't they
7
use a
iron.
golf club on Zombieland?
Yeah,
Yes.
they sure did.
Yeah, I saw Zombieland. Yes, I did.
Zombieland's the best zombie movie.
What the
I
fuck, Jeff?
do-
There wasn't a game on?
Apparently not.
Grenade.
Grenades at
is
top.
nice.
Put it at the top.
Grenade
go
is
for
even better
dynamite.
than dynamite. You don't need a fucking lighter.
Poor
Okay,
Ben
but
it's-
Thrower.
okay.
it's at least
If you
top
don't know how
tier.
to throw a grenade, then you're in deep trouble.
Greg, have you
Jesus
ever
Christ,
thrown a
Greg.
grenade?
Who the fuck can't toss a grenade?
Okay,
I never
Sam-
threw one before, but
Robert, it's like
pull the
throwing a
pin and
baseball.
chuck it.
Yeah, but you gotta make sure you pull the pin
Fucking
and
guitar's
hold on to
unstoppable.
the handle first.
I had a great joke, but now it's not gonna make sense. But I need to explain it anyway. Who is that pitcher for the Cubs that couldn't throw to first base?
For the
Gary
Cubs?
Wood?
Yeah,
No.
they had a pitcher who had a legit phobia of throwing to first base. Needed to like kick and roll the ball over when he would field a ground ball. That motherfucker could not throw a grenade.
Yeah, you can.
Well, no.
For the
I'll give you
Cubs?
another one. Remember Chuck Knobloch, that second base?
Lester could not throw to first base.
Hell, I'm thinking 70s Bird from the Detroit Lions.
No, this guy just retired like 2 years ago.
Poor Chop.
Hey,
you
did
know
you
what I'm
see
talking
the
about? The
No,
Bird?
fuck no, I don't watch the Yankees. Oh, the Birds?
No,
the
no,
movie?
Bird. He was with the Detroit Lions. He was called the Bird in the 70s.
No.
You mean the Tiger?
Baseball?
Yeah, baseball, Tiger.
You said Lions did Strawberry.
Man,
I'm not
I might
clear.
try baseball again this year because they made the pitch count faster or whatever. But man, it's so fucking boring. Jesus
I know,
Christ.
man.
You
Well,
know
the
that
Red-
Strasburg was when Strasburg was a rookie, he was so fucking good in Washington and he came to Cincinnati and I thought, well, let me try baseball. And I put
There
it
he is.
on.
He's back.
It was like the
Hi,
fifth
Dale.
inning, and that shit
How
took
are
so
you?
long. I turned it and watched a whole nother show, came back and it was a seventh inning. I was like, what the fuck? This takes forever.
Yep.
I will go to a ball game though and eat a fucking hot dog, some funnel fries. Let's go.
So guitar's number one.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, because the honky
First
tonk man.
asshole,
Woody
first
Harrelson did
asshole
with
who
that
plays
banjo?
Wonderwall gets it.
Wonderwall. Oh yeah, Oasis.
Guitars.
No, come on.
Gotta be.
Wonderwall.
Woody Harrelson did in Zombieland with the banjo.
Man,
I
if
hear
you get
banjo.
someone with a
Only in
guitar,
an emergency would I need to break out the guitar. And it's
that's
fine.
true.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah, I
Well,
agree.
no, but hey, Dale, you want me to test the guitar on you and see if that's considered an emergency?
Man,
Greg.
Dale is. Fucking Greg is looking for a fight, ain't he?
Get it.
Like any one of these
Greg's
things
been
could,
drinking.
like
When Greg
legitimately
drinks,
hurt
he's
somebody,
angry.
but that's not the question.
All right. Next.
I've had my ass beat with a math book before. Doesn't mean it's gonna work.
That's
in
because
this
you
Man,
went to Catholic school.
Greg,
Huh?
I'm going to call a wellness check on your neighbor for later tonight because you're about to go whoop someone's fucking ass.
No, it's okay.
Hatchet.
I don't know.
Oh,
You ever,
man, that's
you ever
every
seen-
day. Every
have
day.
you ever seen a buck?
So
See
I'm
what?
moving that up. An axe with the longer handle should be above the hatchet.
Above the hatchet?
Yeah, because it's the longer handle, so you could swing and kill it motherfucking without getting, too tight quarters to where you get infected. Now a hammer, this one, like, come on.
I don't know.
The fucking claw end will get right into their head and fucking kill them. So that's like everyday use again.
Well, you could throw it too if you had to.
Or
Give me
you
a
could
good
build
fucking
a
claw
community. You could build a community with books in the chair and teach the zombies.
Dale, would you screw your goddamn community crap thing, man? This is not a reasoning matter. You know what, Dale? You would go first, man. I'll let you deal with them. You and your therapy sessions.
It might work, Greg. You never know.
Yeah, that's okay. You go ahead and do it, buddy.
Dale, these are zombies, not IEPs. Come on.
I don't know what this is, by the way.
Can you
Hey,
fight?
It's a dark gun.
I'm going to get another drink and take a
Trank
piss.
gun.
My Lasix is kicking in because I'm a fucking old guy.
It's a what?
It's a dark gun, like a blowgun. Trank gun.
So is that like, okay, we think we're going to, you're going to, and it's going to be like a trank gun, right?
Well, that one's got an actual trigger on it, but yeah.
So what the hell? You think that'll affect a zombie?
I don't know. It'll affect Greg.
Nothing affects Big Savage Greg.
No, wait. Is that a screwdriver?
Greg,
Greg,
we're not
you
there yet.
need
We're still
to stay
ready.
with us.
By the way, guys, not to change the subject.
I put in an emergency.
Jermaine Pratt just posted on Instagram, new beginnings, new happiness, just so you know.
Was there a blood drop?
Did not see one.
What?
They're having
Holy
it.
shit, that's shocking.
He got hacked. If there's
He
no
got hacked.
he
Is
got hacked.
that real? Is that real?
I got to make sure to comment a blood drop real quick.
Yeah.
All right, do it.
Just so he knows.
But no, what are we talking about now?
Jermaine Pratt.
Before that.
Oh. I don't know.
We're to your screwdriver. It's like a solidly long screwdriver, like a shiv.
Oh, no, I think that could be useful. I mean,
For everyday use, or
no, Dale, I put it at the bottom. It's weak, man. You don't want to go up close, bro.
I know, but okay. Well, we've got to move this. We got so many things we got to move down.
All right,
Well,
so
no, Dale.
hold on. Kevin's trying to clarify the hole. He said, take the chain, your trip in the hole. I don't know what the hell that means.
Take the chain, you filthy animal.
I think Kevin's
Odell
drinking
Beckham Jr. What?
I don't know what he means by that. Can you guys decipher this?
Take
I
the
can't.
chain, your trip up in the hole. Oh.
Yeah, I got it. He's saying
Yeah, well, you're
put
going
the chain
up.
in front of the hole and they trip in. They trip on the fucking chain into the hole.
Just fucking shoot him.
Yeah, and then when they're in the hole, you fucking shoot them.
Yeah, just shoot before you get in the hole. Just
Actually,
shoot ahead.
when they're in the hole,
Nope.
use
Yeah.
the flamethrower. That way you don't waste
Or
the bullets.
you spray them with
Double
water
tap.
until they put lotion on their skin.
We're-
You
what?
put lotion on their
I don't
skin.
think zombies know how to put lotion on their skin.
It makes the
Where-
skin
where-
smooth,
where
Jeff.
did this come from?
It makes a smooth skin.
All right, this looks like a katana / sword of some kind.
I gotta turn my TV
That
on.
motherfucker's
Right back.
that's hard to beat or what
This is
unstoppable.
Those things are made with steel. They're not really going to break.
You put that shit in Michonne's hand, come on. It's over.
Well, I still feel like some of these should move up, right? Come on.
I think so too.
At the top. Anything with a gun, it should be at top.
The cozy
Like
wing.
I'm willing to debate.
It's hard to
these
beat
later,
a cozy wing.
but- All right, this is just a good, solid, long kitchen knife. It looks like.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a chef's knife.
That is
It's
hard to beat.
right? It's hard to beat.
We got.
Yeah.
Look, are we facing the zombies from Walking Dead or the ones from World War Z? Because them motherfuckers are like they run like FloJo on World War Z.
Well, World War Z, we're fucked. No matter. any of these-
we're all fucked.
I think we're pretty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So these are Walking Dead zombies where you can just go up and stab them in the fucking head.
Yeah. So here's another sword of some point. It looks like
Yeah.
it maybe went from a Comic-Con though.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's
Like a fencing
like the
sword.
Teenage
almost.
Mutant Ninja Turtle swords,
Oh yeah.
right?
Is that the one Leonardo had, or
I don't know their names. One of the Renaissance painters had it.
yeah? There you go, Donatello, Michelangelo. Who gives a shit?
I'm gonna say hard to
Yeah.
beat just because
One of those Italian swamp turtles had it. Like, yeah.
Now this looks
That
like you're mowing down some motherfuckers here.
Yeah, that's at the top tier.
That's top.
16 or some shit. Yeah, top tier right there. That's good.
I'm still concerned how many.
Oh,
of
that's a
these-
machete, man. That motherfucker's top tier too. A goddamn
Top
machete.
tier machete.
I still want to
Machete.
know how many of these pork chop has within arm's reach at the moment.
Well, I got none of those. Let's see.
No, there's.
I got some fucking
Yeah, but look at this fucking
Reese
bad
Cup
boy.
Zero
This has to
Sugars.
be number one.
Reese Cup Zero Sugar. What's the point?
man. I got that fucking gastric sleeve. If I eat a bunch of sugar, I'll shit funny. Although,
Pork chop.
to tell you the truth,
are-
if
we
you
are
eat a bunch
here
of
for-
these, you'll shit funny too.
Guess what? We're here for a good time, not a long time. Let it rip, big boy.
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna let it rip in this chair. Maybe
Hey.
if I do the show
Hey.
from a bedside
machine gun
commode. What the
boys.
fuck is that? A leaf blower?
That's a machine gun.
Did we lose Greg?
I thought it looks like a leaf blower.
Or did we put him in timeout? What happened?
I do shit to him. I'll just take him out right now. I don't know what happened.
That thing there, yeah, that's number one. If that's like a
He's back.
fucking Gatling gun, right?
No. Hey,
Yeah.
Santori. I rechecked what was sent. He's put a heart, not a blood drop, on the thing.
Okay. Well, make sure you
Oh,
send him a blood drop.
man. The new team must not allow blood drops. They go straight
Yeah.
for the heart.
Raindrop. Drop top.
All right, now the next one is like, hey, it's MMA gloves, not boxing gloves, so your hands are literally open.
Yeah, your fingers are out.
You don't need him.
But I mean,
Well, they got to
we
go at
ranked-
least on the same as boxing.
No, it's got to be lower because you can get bit.
No, you
Yeah.
can't, Dale.
Sure you can.
Man,
I never
Greg
played
has not
hockey,
seen-
but come on.
It's not.
it's not a
It's not
goddamn
hockey,
hockey.
it's
It's the
UFC.
fucking apocalypse, Greg.
Well, no,
It's
it's
apocalypse and
hockey
zombies.
gloves you're fighting with.
It's
They're
fucking
not
MMA
hockey
gloves.
It's MMA gloves.
They're grenade
Mixed
gloves.
martial arts. Oh my god, mixed martial arts.
You can also wear them in Ultimate Frisbee. But there's that.
I'm putting all in emergency.
That's fine. What the hell is that?
That's like a pack of bubble gum with a piece hanging out that was chewed up or something.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, put it as
What the
useless.
fuck is that? I mean, what the?
Let's just say you would die until someone figures it
Yeah,
out.
you'd fucking die. That's probably like the best weapon on there. We don't know what the fuck it is.
Nunchucks.
Oh, Ninja Turtles, buddy. Put it at top.
No.
Nah, man, I don't. Who the fuck knows how to use nunchucks?
That's what
I'd
I'm
smack
saying.
the shit out of myself. That motherfucker. Those are sounds better than it is because once you get them motherfuckers, you
Yeah,
can't hit
okay.
anything but
Oh,
yourself.
if you know how to use them right, they work.
You know how to
Greg,
use
you know how to
nunchucks, Greg?
use them?
Not
Greg,
at all, but I'm sure.
There
if
you
did-
go.
Okay.
Better than they sound. Maybe
Is
maybe
this-
you can combine that with a book on how to use fucking nunchucks.
I'm pretty sure that's a literal stick.
It's
liberal
stick.
A
Literal
liberal stick.
It's a bow staff.
Oh,
You hit it and it gets offended.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't-
Uh, maybe that's everyday use if it's a staff, like a stick.
I'm gonna
like
pull
bow
a Greg
staff,
and
like-
move a couple objects ahead.
There was
that a
one of the
ruler?
guys on The Walking Dead just had a staff. Boom, and he
Hey,
fucking stabbed him
hey,
in the head with the
Hey,
staff.
Santori, that's Gandalf's staff right there, buddy. That would work.
Fucking Gandalf.
Yeah, and guess what? He died.
He came back though.
All right, what is this? Like an ice pick?
Yeah.
That's like a Maddox. It's a Maddox. So that's like an
what?
just like the axe. It's a Maddox. Oh my God! You fucking grew up a privileged life, Santori. Some
Yes,
people use
I
them
did.
fuckers
Don't-
to dig in the ground.
I'm sorry.
I was digging in the ground with them bitches. You
Grew
like
up in a
it's a
cul-de-sac.
pickaxe.
I'm sorry.
I I grew up in a cul-de-sac too. It's a pickaxe. If I say Maddox, but if I say pickaxe, you know what I'm saying? Like digging in the ground where there's rock and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's real sharp, but it's got a pointy end, and then the other end is still can fuck you up.
Yeah, it's like flat and wide.
Yeah, where we end up putting that bitch at? Oh, hard to beat. Yeah, that's probably a good spot for it.
Yeah, I put it up there by the hatchet.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're to
We've
the
lost 2/3 of our show.
Where do you guys see the viewers? I don't see how many there are.
No, I'm talking about Greg and Ice.
Oh, Jeff. Oh, and Greg. They're gone. They didn't watch the fucking shit anyway. They know nothing about it.
All right, so after we educate these, we set them down, we educate the zombies, then we want to put them in prison and beat them, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm going to need that's everyday use, right?
It might be easier to imprison them than
you know what? If you drove some nails through that fucker too, like every once in a while, so you swing that bitch around and there's fucking nails in it.
But
like
it's not there. And I just want
a mini Lucille.
I want to put it in You Will Die because, like, I'm not going to walk around with a nightstick and be like, boom,
No.
I'm the big boss man from the 80s WWE.
Yeah. Right.
You know, that's all I can think of. Dude, Big Boss Man would die. He would die in his own right away.
Fuck yeah.
Is this a pool stick?
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, it looks like
That's
it.
useless.
That's a you.
I'm pretty deadly with a pull stick.
Well, hey, Santori, you want to have a match with my boxing gloves and your pool stick?
Man.
Wow,
Right,
that sounds really sexual.
I would have the advantage of distance leverage. So yes.
Yeah, I know, but I could punch the pool stick apart.
Yeah, and then I have 2 sticks.
Oh.
That fucking gun, man. That's Rick Grimes' gun. That's all the way at the fucking top. That's top tier just based on history.
I'm putting it on Unstoppable.
Or it's unstoppable.
Now, this is a rock.
That fucking rock. You would die. You would die.
It is not the rock.
Yeah, right.
D-Rock, we'd be fine.
You'd have a better.
That rock would be laying the smackdown if it was the rock.
It was just the way you said it. No, this is a rock. Care to elaborate, Ice? That was the teacher's voice coming out. He's in the next slide of the PowerPoint. All right, class. This is a rock.
You just move on at that point, man. You just
It gets even better.
Can I seriously sit in class seeing you as a teacher sometime?
fuck no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Whoever wants to go to my
in
class.
most states, Greg.
What?
Not being allowed in schools.
Oh.
No one ever wanted to go to my classroom when I taught. Jesus.
You taught jujitsu?
Huh?
You said you taught jujitsu?
No.
Man, what the fuck is Greg drinking?
I
What are
don't
you
know.
drinking, Greg?
Humbling stuff.
I need some of that shit.
I taught
All
high
right.
school English, Greg.
Boys,
Guys, we got a fucking grenade.
I'm out. I'm going to watch the Xavier game. I got money on it. End the show, Dale, whenever you get a chance.
Is there a local game you don't have money on?
Not really, no. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just left.
Yeah. He's got
You
money on
Hey,
Xavier.
look. Hey, Dale, when this fucking show goes big time, he ain't getting 1/3 of the fucking
Oh,
money.
hell
Fuck
no.
No.
I think I've contributed more than him tonight.
That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's right.
I've contributed a lot. Shut up.
All right, a ruler. You're gonna die.
A fucking
I'm
ruler.
always watching.
Hey.
Hey,
I'm
my
ruler-
second grade teacher would put that fucking ruler at everyday
Yeah,
use.
Dale, I'm sure your teaching skills will work well with this too, man.
Oh, shut up. The screwdriver. I mean, only an emergency.
No.
Well,
If it was the drink, if it was the alcoholic beverage screwdriver, yes, I would need it.
Now the police shield. I think this one's good.
That would be
It's
good
good
for
to
like
I think that's
like
good
you would
only in
use that like
emergencies.
everyday use.
I don't know. I think that one might be an emergencies only category.
Well, that could be
To
true
me,
because like if
to
a
have
horde was
that to
coming.
keep the zombies away from you and then stab them, push them back, stab.
Yeah.
So
I
you
can
don't-
only use one arm at a time. And you want me to?
Santori, it's all about what you're doing. Like if you're eating, can you use 2 at a time?
Nope.
Oh, shut the fuck up, man. You're just like me. You're a pro at eating. Like, I
You
can
don't
use
know that.
2 hands and a foot. And I see you every goddamn show you're on, you're eating. I feel like I feel like I can make an educated judgment on that.
It's part of my shtick.
When you were on the show earlier today, you were eating, and now you're eating again.
Yeah, I had meatloaf
Wait a
earlier.
minute.
Now I got chicken nuggies.
Ooh, I got some popcorn I might open here in a bit.
I had 2 salads at work today. I can eat what I want when I get home.
Where are we placing the shield, Greg? Do you have any thoughts on the shield?
The show?
The shield.
The shield.
It's a shield.
Greg, will
Well,
you
no, man,
please
you want
listen?
to know? You put the shield. If he comes at you, you throw the shield at him. Yeah, put it at top.
You don't throw the
Why would
shield.
you know? You fucking
You throw
shield
the
from him.
shield, Santori, when then you run off.
You don't have to throw the shield. You can just hold it.
You know what,
Ain't
Santori?
nobody in.
Hey, Santori, you want me to throw a shield at you and see what it
I'm
feels
putting
like?
it hard to
I
beat.
will pick it up and just run away. Thank you.
I know.
Greg, nobody in this fucking group is running at all. So don't throw the bitch. You're better off to shield.
Well, then you run right into it, people with the shield then.
I will
Well,
roll away.
that's what I'm saying. The zombies come into the shield. You stand your ground, and then you stab them.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm with you, Dale.
Pork chop, as long as it's downhill, I can at least get some forward momentum going.
There you
All right,
go.
we got
Long
another
as it's
guns. All guns go near the top.
Yeah.
Learn
Oh,
that.
yeah. Well, that's
Now
a
that-
pump
that-
shotgun, so that one should go before the double barrel.
No,
'Cause you
guys.
just have to
These-
fucking pump it.
These next 2 should go
There you
near
go.
the top. The shovel and the sledgehammer, I use them at work, and they're very, very useful.
Yeah, if you want to maintain your fucking garden in the zombie apocalypse, make sure you get a shovel.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too.
If
But
you-
no.
That way, you can have the nicest fucking yard in the apocalypse.
Straw. No. I was thinking to myself, this shovel and this sledgehammer are really, really, really dangerous. I could get hurt with something like this. So put them at top.
Man, if you look,
You know what, Pork Chop?
shovel-
You were
you
like
can maybe-
hit by a sledgehammer.
Yeah, I do, Greg. I got fucking hit all the time with a sledgehammer. You want to meet my wife?
Oh.
No,
You
a
mentioned
shovel
this-
I can see. It's got a sharp edge. You can
Right.
whack somebody with that, but a sledgehammer, man, it's too heavy. You get swinging, you're going to be off balance. You're going to get fucking bit.
I just feel like putting it in the everyday. It would come in handy.
Yeah, it would.
Every
Well,
spring,
I mean,
you
to-
got to turn the soil
To
over.
survive, you might need to fucking plant a garden. If you're going to survive the zombie apocalypse, you need fucking green beans.
There you go.
Sledgehammer. This sledgehammer has a long handle, so if I could come whack one of those motherfuckers and their brains explode. Number
Yeah.
one, cool as shit visual. Number
Yeah.
two,
It is
Well,
cool shit visual. I'm not.
I
gonna
got
lie.
back to number one, cool shit visual. Where do we put the sledgehammer?
Near the top.
Sounds better than it is.
That's
Because
fine.
it looks great, sounds great, fucking hit, make a big splash. But in reality, you're swinging that bitch, you're going to get off balance. It's so heavy.
I want to go to a water park and make a big splash. That sounds fun.
Sure too, Santor.
Well, you
I'll put it
better
in
wait
hard.
till summer.
No. Bathtub. Just jump right
Yeah,
in.
the bathtub.
Is that Iceman?
Yeah, he's watching basketball, and there's 2 of them. Jesus Christ.
What do we have 2 Icemans?
I don't get this.
Okay, anyways, this is a slingshot. I'm gonna say you die.
Yeah. you're
Whoa,
fucking-
whoa! What?
Hold on, we
Hey,
could add
unless
the
you're that-
to it.
You have never played Zelda.
Thank
if
you.
you're-
I
if
never
you're-
played it either.
hold
but
on.
Seriously.
Add that
That
rock
fucking
with
death-
that slingshot.
That deaf bitch on The Walking Dead, man, she is deadly with a slingshot.
Have you ever seen Problem Child? What that kid was doing with the slingshot?
He didn't kill nobody.
Well, it was close.
Oh, okay. I would say slingshots probably sounds better than it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in weak.
You know, you're
Or
weak.
weak. Greg is confrontational.
Hey.
He's
I'm
in savage
I'm gonna remember that when we go out for wings, Greg. I ain't pissing you off.
that
This is a gun with a silencer. That number one.
Oh
should
yeah,
go.
that's top
Thank
tier.
you. There was I not just talking about this earlier. By the way, Pork Chop, I owe you an apology. I almost called you Strawberry.
That's porkberry.
Oh, Porkberry. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Strawberry
This looks
chop.
like a
Ice
Rock
chop.
Ice chop.
This looks like a
What the
spear.
fuck is that next one?
A spear.
I think it's one of
them.
them things you sharpen a knife with, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
No, it's a fire poker.
It's a knife
Santori, how would
sharpener.
a guy like you know what that is?
A guy like me, fuck you mean, Greg? I grew up with a fireplace from the caveman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They
right.
probably had 9 fireplaces in his house when he was a kid.
4.
4. I'm sorry. And the wood came split.
This looks like a stick, but
Actually, only one.
That is a literal stick. You would fucking die.
Pork chop, only one fireplace, actually.
you know they always say these are good for a lot of things.
That's
and
everyday use, man. You need a Swiss Army knife in the apocalypse. Look how many. Look, that ain't a regular Swiss Army knife, man. That motherfucker got like 20 different things on it.
No, can
I bet it
guys,
got
can I
a
speak
toothpick,
on something here? I got locked out of my bathroom one time, and I found a way to open it with the Swiss Army knife. It could get you in and out of places. It's better than you think.
Can I tell a quick story regarding almost that exact same picture?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were fortunate to go to the Vatican with a group of people one time, and outside the Vatican, you had a bunch of signs leading up to the front door of things you couldn't bring in, right? And because there's like people that speak all kinds of different languages over there, it was just pictures with like the giant red X on it. And we got to the front door. It had a Swiss Army knife just like that. But one of them had like a baseball bat coming off the hinge. Another one had a hinge with like a machine gun on it. And I was like, this is the most intense Swiss Army knife I've ever seen in my entire life. But then it had a giant red X, and then next to it, it had a water bottle with a red X. And I was like, why? What's okay? Okay. I just thought it was funny. I'm sorry. Ruined the show.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Santor.
No one giggled at it.
No, not really, Santori. That goddamn story was funny as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna be honest.
I never been to the Vatican. I don't fucking know. I got me some Catholic fish tonight, though.
Is your wife Catholic?
Here,
No, it's
I
not,
got
man.
one for you that you will laugh at, Pork Chop. We got into the Vatican. I had to go to the bathroom real bad. Went to the bathroom, took a deuce, and it occurred to me that I had just taken a holy shit in the Vatican. And I remember
I'm putting
looking
that
I
on
was
my
like,
bucket list.
I yelled, guys, I just took a holy shit. And the door to the Vatican's like vestibule opened up in the main area. And the words, holy shit, 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 just echoed through the Vatican building.
I would have took a picture of that shit and tweeted it out. I'll put it like right now. It'd be on my Instagram.
I was not allowed to go to the catacombs after that.
Can't imagine why.
I never shit in the Vatican, but I did shit a number 2 one time.
I did shit in the Vatican.
I'm gonna put this regular pocket knife as like sounds better than it is.
Yeah.
You gotta get awful close.
Well,
And then
the good thing is
let's
that
see.
it's a locking blade. That way, it won't fold back up on you if you go to stab someone in the head with it.
Okay, so is this? Are we driving around in the apocalypse?
I guess you're going to need one if you get a flat tire. That's
Yeah, you do.
I mean, you wouldn't die. You could actually swing it in emergency. So I guess only in emergency.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it.
And that's just a traditional tire irons. You can put that right next to it.
Yeah. Well, that one, the traditional tire iron, it's got that pointy end on it, taking your fucking hubcap off.
And then whatever this whip is meant to be, we're not even going to talk about
No,
it.
Come on.
You're fucking dying.
Indiana
whipping
Jones
people.
here. Come on.
We did it. I'm really
It's not
surprised.
either, Sam.
I'm really
We did
surprised The Rock didn't
We're
come in
done?
last place.
Indiana Jones, the original kink, you know?
Yeah.
It's fucking Han Solo, man. He is the king. Come on.
Yeah.
now.
I'm really surprised that The Rock didn't come in last place.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, we don't even know what this thing is.
You got a better chance. Yeah. What the fuck is that thing? God damn.
This, a ruler, a stick. Like, honestly, The Rock is above the broom. Like, The Rock is moving up the more I think about it.
Yeah.
But don't put it in front of
That's
the
true.
whip, Dale.
I feel like The Rock makes the slingshot a lot more effective as well.
It does. Thank you, Santori.
Well, that's why now they're together.
Yep.
You know?
For the most part, yeah. We did it.
I'll
We
tell you
did.
what, man.
Did it.
We made it through. That's fucking
know.
amazing.
Was that a Molotov the whole time? See, we need Darth to come on here.
Oh, they didn't even put that. Maybe that's what that fucking weird thing was on there that we didn't know.
Yeah,
what it
that's
was.
what I'm assuming. That's what he's saying. So if it was a Molotov, then Molotov cocktail.
It-
Fuck yeah. You blow
I
shit up.
could have been.
That'd be
I
on the
don't know.
top.
It looked like some chewed up bubble gum though.
Or like, you know, hey, here's when you get your period, and it's like the friendly version where it sings you a song and tells you about it's okay that you're getting your period for the first time.
Yeah, it's your first period video in the fucking 6th grade.
Yeah. You don't remember that, Santori?
I went to Catholic school. We weren't allowed to talk about contraception.
You don't remember your first period?
Hadn't happened yet.
Pork chop and I do.
Contraception's not a period. Fucking A.
They didn't talk
It was
about any
terrible.
of that shit.
I got 5 daughters, man. I've been through a shit ton of first periods.
I
Fucking
have
horrible.
me
I had 2, and that was enough.
and my wife.
And the dog is a dog. Oh, it's Walter.
Well, I got 2.
I mean,
Walter
to be
and
honest though, we have animals that are named like you would think they're one sex, but to the other. My wife calls all dogs boys and all cats she. Doesn't matter what their sex organ is.
So that means she's woke or anti-woke?
I don't know.
What's
It means we got
woke?
13. I mean, we got fucking
Maybe
13
she's
cats.
Maybe she's asleep.
She might be sleeping right now.
That's the best time to get laid.
Not in this fucking house. Best time to get laid here is trip to Vegas. Let's go, boys.
I've been to Vegas.
Did you go to
Get
the
laid?
Lion?
I went out at 3 a.m. looking for Del Taco. That's kind of where I am.
Hey, it's good, Santori. I've had it before.
It was terrible.
See,
Oh,
poor Tom,
man.
if we took these two to Vegas and me and he was like, let's go find some pussy, they'd still be like, tacos?
You're not wrong.
Man, I'll help you out. I've been with hookers before. It's fucking great.
I'm good, sir.
Cheapest date. They'll do whatever you ask. If you up the money.
For a reasonable price.
Right.
Good, sir.
For a reasonable price. Yeah. So what? Oh, you know what, man? I'm not letting this fucking research go to fucking waste. I did actually research, like, since we're all overweight, the advantages to being overweight if the zombie apocalypse hits. Look, I made notes. So if you're overweight and you think, well, the fucking zombie apocalypse is coming like Santori, you're like, I ain't gonna fucking make it. Maybe you think it's because you ain't some skinny motherfucker that can run fast away from zombies and shit. You got the advantage, buddy. Don't be worried just yet, because did you know that overweight people have a reduced risk for dementia? Yeah. The fuck?
Damn.
That's a fact. Also, you have increased longevity and recovery time. So if you get hurt, I mean, it might take you a little longer to recover. I don't know.
How is that?
More energy. Ah, shit. I bet these headphones went dead. Hold on.
I don't
No?
think.
Now I can hear you. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't necessarily think taking longer to recover is a benefit.
Well, you could rest the fuck up while everybody else is going out and doing all the dirty work. You're laying in
And
the fucking
dying.
shelter healing.
We
You're
have a
laying there
reason.
healing up.
We have a reason to stay
You're-
back.
I'm going to
There
just
is
stick to my
more-
plan.
There's
It's
more risk
funny.
of dying outside fighting the zombies than inside recovering. And your longer recovery time means that you're safe. They're going
I
out
think I'm
doing
just
the
going to
work.
hide in a Costco.
Yeah, but you'll have more energy for your kidneys, liver, and heart because you'll have that fat to burn off. You know
But
what I'm
also,
saying?
if you ever wanted to lose weight, the zombie apocalypse would help you with that immediately.
Boom. fucking, if Jesus made it 40 days and 40 nights, I'm going fucking half a year. You know what I mean? On what I got. So, I mean, there's always that. And a barrier to physical trauma.
If God
like,
could do it, I can too.
I could do it even better. God, you know, all them pictures you've seen of Jesus, he's a skinny motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, he'd go 40 days, 40 nights without eating. And he's skinny as fuck. I'll bitch that ass motherfucker. Come on, man. I'm going half a year. You know what I mean? Like, by the time I actually have to physically eat a meal, the shit might be over.
Yeah.
I fucking hide right here in the basement. I got fucking chocolate Cheerios. I got fucking, hold on, let me put them back. I got fucking cream of wheat.
Yeah.
What the fuck you want? I got everything set up right down here. Some sugar-free Lifesavers and hot sauce, right?
There you
So
go.
I don't have to go anywhere. I'm right down here. In the worst case scenario, I got some Rust-Oleum. Okay. And to keep me busy, boom, old school baseball game.
Yeah.
Shelter in place, let everybody else fight them. Longevity. Plus, also, when you're robust, you have, man, something wrong with these headphones again, Greg. Hold on. Let me just turn these bitches off. They must be dying.
Greg, you can put your finger down.
Now talk.
Okay.
Now I hear- now
Most
you're coming through the
important,
speakers.
do you have brown sugar to go with the cream of wheat?
No, but hold on, because I fucking I told you, Greg, I had that goddamn gastric surgery. So look,
Cream of wheat
I got
is
a
the worst
baggie.
thing I've ever had in my entire life.
see this? Fucking sugar.
Santori, what were you going to say?
So cream of wheat is the worst thing I've eaten in my entire life.
You know what? You're the worst thing I've eaten in my entire life.
Whoa,
Hey,
what did you eat, Santori?
Rippos.
You gay
No,
bastard.
how do you not like cream of wheat, Santori?
It's
Cream of
vile.
wheat's good.
It's good, bro. What are you talking about?
It's just the
Kahlua.
fucking taste.
Well, you don't give it a chance. I don't get.
My wife eats
No, it's
it
good.
all
You
the
gotta add
time.
butter
I've
and
given it
sugar.
Okay, so why don't you?
chances? What?
If you add butter and sugar, it's good.
I know that's what she does, and then she forgets to put it away, and it tips over, and then there's just dust everywhere.
All right, what is the one food or snack or whatever that you would want to have in a zombie apocalypse that if you haven't had an everlasting supply of it, or at least like a truckload of it that you knew you had that?
Oh man,
It wouldn't go bad.
Yeah.
never go bad.
Mexican pizzas from Taco Bell.
Mexican pizzas from fucking
That's
Taco
my
Bell.
shit.
I can do this. I can do this. Let me. No. You guys have put me on the spot here. You know what, Pork Chop? I got to go good Chandler's Burger, man. A Joey B burger.
The Joey B.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if it's me, man, I'm going pizza. Jets Pizza, as a matter of fact.
No,
That's
Jets
fucking Detroit style deep dish
That's good. I like Jets Pizza.
with the Jets way with the fucking 11 toppings.
Now, Dale, what about you?
Miller Lite.
Liquid diet. Gotta stay hydrated.
Hell yeah.
I mean, honestly,
Dale,
I'd
we'll
rather
share.
go out like that. Let me be as drunk as I can the whole apocalypse. Just like,
All right,
"Ah, you motherfuckers are funny. Like,
Santori, what about you? I want to hear. I know. What would you have?
I already told you.
What?
Mexican pizza from Taco
Oh, that's
Bell.
right. Would Bengal Dad go with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
That's all he eats anyway.
Okay.
Did you go? Peanut butter barely goes bad unless they put salmonella in it.
oh,
I
Santori
mean,
be
if we're
living a
being
long
smart
time.
about it,
'Cause-
we probably should do protein bars.
Hold on. Santori's dad has 1 million properties, some in the middle of the islands that we've never heard of.
He has one property.
He has all the properties.
He owns one property.
So
And
first off,
it's a fucking island.
we need to get to Bengal Dad's private island.
Yeah.
And then
Let's
we're
all go to
going
your dad's private island.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in Mainville. Let's meet
They
up.
better stock that. They better stock it up with Miller Lights. That's all I got.
Yeah.
He's
Hey,
got a
they
whiskey
had
bar.
two Capri Suns there, though.
My dad has
And
a whiskey
Detroit style
bar
deep
in his
dish.
basement with a bunch of whiskey that he don't drink.
No, he don't drink.
Well, we'll find use for him.
Greg's seen it.
I've seen it. No, I go to his fridge thinking there's beer, and it's full of Capri Suns. And they were good though, but yeah.
Craig,
How's it work? Give $50 and you'll give me 15 for it. I'll put the batteries in and give it to you for 55, and you can keep it in case it gets more expensive.
It's a hell
We
of a
offered you
deal.
15.
Yeah.
Someone asked me what their car was worth the other day. I asked them how much gas was in it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this has been a good show because Jeff didn't apparently give a fuck to stay in it.
No, women's tennis is on in Australia.
Yeah.
What about the movies? Like, what's your top? I know that them two fuckers ain't watched any, Dale. They don't watch that stuff. They just watch sports. Actually, Santori didn't say he watched only sports, but Greg does sports. But what's your top?
I go through quite a bit of stuff, Pork Chop. You might be surprised.
What's your best zombie or just apocalypse movies that you would say?
You know what? No, I don't watch too many. Zombieland's the one I mainly watched.
Good. It's a good one.
No, that's my favorite one. But to be honest with you, I really don't watch too many zombie movies. I'm not gonna lie to you. What?
I can probably give you my top 3, and they're probably very cliche.
What is that?
But I did like World War Z.
It was good.
I did like Zombieland. I thought it was funny as shit.
Yeah.
I loved Shaun of the Dead just because it's a spoof.
I saw parts.
But then coming off Dawn of the Dead, I mean, that's, those are kind of one of the same. It's just one making fun of the other. But I mean, that's kind of probably where I'd go with it. Jesus Christ.
That was a good list, honestly.
No, that's good, Santori. No, I got to see Shaun of the Dead. I know it's funny.
I'm a little more eclectic than I lead people on to believe.
What about you, Dale?
I haven't watched all the Resident Evils, but I've heard they're good. Dude, I'm a huge pussy, but I like the zombie games. So, like, if we got into the game-wise of it, that's like Last of Us.
The exact opposite. I can watch the movies, it doesn't bother me. But if you put me in, like, a zombie game, like when they did, like, Modern Warfare, when they had the Nazi zombies, it freaked me out. I couldn't do it.
I can't play games for shit, man. I tried.
Well, I think with the games, it helped me get over my fear because, like, I've said this before on a podcast or two. Like, when I was growing up, and we're at the drive-thru, and I'm a very young kid, and it was like Pet Cemetery.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, bro, I don't want to watch this shit. Like I'm not very old at all. Like,
did you play The Last of Us, the video game?
I have it, and I've started it. Actually, I haven't got.
Someone told me it was only PlayStation.
I've got it on PlayStation. I think it's one of their exclusives.
Yeah, I got an Xbox, but I never play it. But the show's good. But man, I love horror movies, but none of them scare me at fucking all.
Oh, like, they all scare me.
But when I was a kid, the one that scared me the most was Return of the Living Dead. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I think
in a while, but yeah. So the
when
one
that fucking thing came out of the that 55-gallon barrel in the bottom, and he was like cranking that fucking thing. That I had visions of that, like in my parents' basement. When I run into the basement or something, I'd always have visions of that motherfucker coming up the stairs after me.
So the two that I absolutely will not under any circumstance watch are the original Exorcist and The Ring. Outside of that, I'm pretty good.
The Exorcist is timeless, but it's not a zombie movie. It's not the end.
No, I'm just talking horror movies.
Oh yeah,
horror in general.
No, a Pork Chop. I'll tell you what horror movie terrified me as a kid. I was at Blockbuster. My mom.
The Ring kind of is a zombie movie if you think about it. She's kind of a zombie.
Forever to watch it, but Chucky scared the crap out of me.
Chucky.
The Ring Chucky, is one of them that kind of freaked me out a little bit.
All that shit, dude. And then you had Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
See, none of that stuff ever scared. I thought those were just dumb.
Well, Freddy Krueger was kind of funny in some of his movies, but
bro, I didn't take the time to get I was just scared.
No, I get you, but Chucky just scared the crap out of me, though.
Guys running around just slicing people never scared me.
I was writing down zombie movies. I went to IMDb just looking at like apocalyptic movies, and I started writing a list. And there's so many of them, like I couldn't write them all down. But I started realizing that there is a list of apocalyptic movies that I fucking rub one off to.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like, did you ever see Cherry 2000 back in the day with Melanie Griffith in it?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That was like the Stepford Wives, where they made cyborgs and they had a disc and they put it in there, and then his cyborg went out, so he wanted to get that same one. So Melanie Griffith was some kind of badass and had to drive him through the Badlands and to take that disc and put it in an old cyborg because it was an old model to bring her back to life. You never saw that one?
No, I didn't.
Man, I must have missed it on some sports back in the day. Let's see. Did you ever see Idiocracy?
Yes.
No.
I didn't rub one off the Idiocracy though. But have you ever seen it?
Yes.
Man. Have you seen that one, Dale? Greg?
Yeah, but okay. See, now so you looked up a list. That was so hard for me. Before I did the gun thing, I was trying to find a list of movies, and they were so spread out like that, like what you looked up. Idiocracy is just funny, stupid. A lot of people hate it think it's not funny, but it is funny.
It is. It's hilarious. I mean, for people that don't know, the whole context is that like smart people wait, get a job, go to college, and wait to get their family started while fucking there's just a trailer living white trash people go out and they're fucking all the time and making all kind of kids. And so evolution just makes a bunch of fucking idiots instead. And they're watering their plants with Gatorade. It's a good movie. I would recommend seeing it. It's good for fun.
Well, I was trying to think of some other ones that is more zombie related.
Have you seen Daybreakers? There's a series on Netflix.
No, I haven't seen that one.
That it's kind of funny.
I don't think I have fully watched
basically, there's one high school left, and the kids survive, and the cliques kind of turn into the groups that are all trying to control their area. It's almost like a turf war kind of thing. But some of the zombies still retain their personality from where they were. Like, there's a couple teachers that are just messed up zombies. And for the most part, they're like, yeah, we're going to help you. And then, like, every once in a while, you'll see them, like, leaning over to bite. The kid's like, get the fuck off me. Like, sorry, man, I can't help it. It's a spoof of it. But it's kind of funny to me.
But I was going to say one back to, like, zombies in general that maybe we've seen is I Am Legend with Will Smith.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I have
That's
seen.
a fucking good one.
That poor dog.
I'm kind of anti Will Smith ever since he fucking
it always
dipped out.
goes to the dog. But that's what I'm saying. It was just him and the dog, man.
It was good. That was a good movie. You're right.
It's a good movie. Like, if anyone hasn't watched it, great. Which now they're supposedly doing a second one.
How did he survive that?
Okay, well, he didn't in the original cut, and then they had a director's cut where he survived, and they're going to do the second one based off of that.
Oh.
Yeah. But
that's like his top tier apocalyptic movie, and his bottom tier was that one where he went back and did it with his son, like After Earth. That one fucking sucked.
Yeah, Darth, that's what I was saying. The sequel, and it's supposed to have Michael B. Jordan and Will Smith in it. Like,
Oh, really?
It's all sequels now, man. They ran out of new ideas.
Yep. They don't have
Hollywood is out of new ideas. They're making sequels and they're bringing back movies from the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah, and
they're redoing them.
Reviving TV shows.
All right, so this is going way off our horror topic, but it's something that I said when I seen it a few weeks ago, and no one shared my outrage. So I was kind of offended that no one shared my outrage. They're doing it's going to be a show on Hulu based off a movie, and it has Jack Harlow as the main guy, and it's a remake to White Man Can't Jump.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you, they ran out of fucking ideas, man. They're bringing back all the shit from the day.
I love Jack Harlow.
Cincinnati.
But that's not a Woody Harrelson comp at all.
No.
Hollywood, I mean, their whole goal is to ruin the 80s and 90s.
Wesley Snipes, Rosie Perez. She was on Jeopardy in the movie with Alex Trebek. That whole, like, it was just the whole movie was good.
Yeah, it was a great movie. They had the bartender from Cheers, Demolition Man. I don't know what the fuck else Rosie Perez was in.
Hayes, I go with him by Willie Mays Hayes.
Willie Mays Hayes.
I don't even know who the fuck that guy is you said's going to star in it. Who is it?
Jack Harlow. He's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's actually like, if you ever sit down and like watch his like interviews or like little stuff he does on SNL, like he's actually a pretty funny guy.
You say Jack Carlo?
Harlow with an H.
I'm going to look it up.
Jack off. He's not like it's fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
I've never fucking
He's a goofy white boy.
no. Now he's gonna be White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, dude, that movie was just—it's perfect as is. Let it be.
Yeah, there's
Like,
some movies that just don't
Yeah.
need to be touched.
Quit fucking with
should they
perfection.
make a new Major League?
What's that?
Like Greg was just bringing up, Major League. Should they make a new Major League?
No.
No.
They will.
No, man.
You don't touch Casablanca and you don't touch White Men Can't Jump.
Yeah.
They're gonna fucking touch them all like they have a search warrant. They're gonna be all up in them. They don't give a shit. They should be able to retire some of those movies so Hollywood can't fuck with them.
Yep.
You should get a do not fuck with stamp.
Yeah. Hey, maybe that's the episode we do, Pork Chop. A
There you
movie
go.
that they haven't bastardized.
Yeah,
No,
Don't fuck with these movies.
I have a
on
good
there at all.
topic for you
Sorry.
guys.
Just kick myself off.
I have a good topic for you guys eventually. This is random as shit. It should be stuff you would normally get at a gas station on a road trip.
Let Santori kick himself off.
I don't know. It ain't because he's got his shit, because he ain't got no shame in that.
Yeah.
Stuff you should get at a gas station.
Yeah, so it's like top 5 things you would get at a gas station.
Are you leaving?
No, I was sad you didn't invite me on your movie episode.
We just are now talking about it.
You were like, yeah, Pork Chop, let's do that. And I was like, me too. And everyone ignored it.
He's part of the show.
I'm trying.
You know, I know a lot of people don't share my opinion, but I think Disney fucked up Star Wars. Like, they should have left it alone.
Well, dude, Luke Skywalker went into depression mode. I'm like, that would never. Even Mark Hamill even said he did it for the fans, but he said that there's no way he would have ended up that way.
Right.
That was horrible.
Mandalorian is very good.
I never saw it.
It's
So
like
they've. This is hard for me. I loved Star Wars growing up, and I loved it before Disney got it. First,
I did too.
Well, I say that Disney's had their hands on Star Wars since the late 80s. Fun fact, people don't realize that, but they have. Don't believe me? Go look at when Disney started putting Star Wars rides in Disney World.
I saw that.
Sorry, Kevin. I'm smoking a
With that being said,
cigarette.
there were some movies that I think they did really good, and then there's been a lot of duds, and I think they're going into Disney mode, which means milk it for what they can. And
That's
I
what
think
they're doing.
They're doing too much too fast. They've put about 30 years worth of movies out in about 4 years. If they would just, God damn you people. If you just spaced it out a little bit, you'd have been fine. Go to bed.
Well, Darth is a good one to talk to about this. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I do like Mandalorian, but they're doing too much, right? Because, I mean, what was that? It was like $4 billion or something. Was the
Man, I'm such a Star Wars fan. I won't quit watching it, but they are fucking it up so bad. The whole thing.
They are.
Nothing is as good as episode 4, 5, and 6. And that's just a fact.
Episode 1's pretty good. I like Attack of the Clones. That was actually pretty cool with Darth Maul, but yeah.
I was 5 years old when episode 4 came out.
Really?
Now, do you guys get our boy Kevin? Do you guys get into Star Trek at all?
No.
I mean, I watched the movies, but I've seen a bunch of the shows, but not live long and prosper.
Well, there's like the Picard show and stuff, which I think I would like. I haven't watched it.
I watched all the old movies, you know. I haven't watched the series though.
There was just so much Star Trek, even when I was younger. It was like there was so much.
Yeah, it's a fucking ton.
So hard to keep up with, you know.
I did watch the old TV show though. It was good with Captain Kirk and fucking Spock and
Spock.
Bones and Lieutenant Jackoff.
Yeah.
It was good, but the new stuff I can't get into. It's just fucking
There's
too
no way
much,
that's
man. They
real
run
name.
shit into the ground.
You made Lieutenant Jackoff up.
No, I didn't. There's a guy on the original Star Wars. It's Chackoff, but I might have mispronounced it as Jackoff. Maybe on purpose, maybe by accident. I don't know.
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Trek.
Okay.
I did go to a school, my boarding school I went to. There was a guy named Some Shit.
Was he the shit?
No, he was from Thailand. Apparently, Some Shit is a name in Thailand. I was thinking Santori was frozen, then the fucking dog walked behind him. It freaked me out for a minute.
I was reading.
You were sitting so still, I thought you were frozen, and your fucking dog ran across the screen.
Dialed in. Sorry.
Chekhov. Yeah.
Oh, is that what you were looking up? See if there was a guy named Chackoff? Yeah, there you go.
No,
Chackoff.
I was actually reading the Twitter feed to see if anything happened while we were live.
Which I think in the movies, the guy, the Chekhov, the actor, whatever, the actual actor in the movies with the Chris Pine movies, the more recent ones, didn't he die? Was he the guy that played Chekhov?
I don't know.
I feel like he did. He's very young.
My wife would know. She knows every goddamn thing going on in Hollywood. She can tell you about The Sopranos better than the guy that fucking wrote every episode. I swear to God, if I text her right now what happened in a certain episode, she'll give you a whole rundown.
I feel like this is up Santori's alley for some reason.
I mean, he used the wrong right, but he's correct.
Like, Santori could... You love this shit, right? Like, all that shit.
I prefer
old school shit.
Yeah, I prefer older literature. It's been a while since I've read either of them, but yeah.
Read.
I don't know if I've actually ever made it through the Canterbury Tales or not, but I did like the Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, that's even sadder than I thought. So the Chekhov, like the actor, his Jeep ran over him while he was under it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I didn't know how he died, but God. R.I.P.
He was dead.
Yeah, I'm just reading the chats. I know I can see the fucking chats, but I'm always like talking and watching you guys instead of reading them. I see them when they pop up on the screen. I gotta learn to multitask.
That's why my eyes are just cross-eyed now permanently from this past year.
Some people will be surprised to know that I have people's lives in my hands every night at fucking work. It's probably not a good thing.
Dale's a teacher, and I was a teacher. I mean, that makes you feel better. We were developing.
I mean, who would look at this face, though, and think that I'm a goddamn registered nurse? That's fucking ridiculous. Like, you come in, and here I come into your room, like, to change your fucking catheter. Which, by the way, we don't do in psychiatry, and it's one of the reasons I love it.
Well, I'll say this, like I always said about like, when you guys see me on the show or whatever, and I'm drinking and I'm bullshitting and I'm totally opposite of what I am at work. Like,
right. Not me. To tell you the God's honest truth, I can't fucking help it. I go to work and I'm a fucking idiot too. But when I go out on the floor with the patients, I turn it down. But with the nurses at work, when I'm bullshitting with them and the doctors and the social workers, same fucking person. There's stories that I probably told them that I don't even say on here because I don't know. I guess I'd tell them in here, but I swear to God, I got no fucking filter. I try. It doesn't work. The fucking filter is removed.
Well, see, like if I'm at work and I have no filter, I have no job.
Yep.
I mean, I guess if I had to work with kids and stuff, I put the filter on it. Plus, when I go talk to sometimes when I talk to the patients, I'm just like this because I try to get on their level and I talk with them like I'm talking to you guys,
Yeah.
And I mean, they like it. But I work in psychiatry, so it's different. People aren't in there fucking dying from a heart attack and shit. If I was over there, I'd probably be more serious.
If you're talking on their level,
Psychiatry,
you feel like,
you get people in there, you talk on their level, you build up a better relationship with them.
so before my wife did home care for like young adults with autism, she used to work in the schizophrenic home.
Yeah.
I used to get the best stories from her.
Yeah, some of those stories can't never ever be told.
Nope. I have got
I
a
need to
list
keep my
of
job.
HIPAA violation stories.
Yeah. You know what I'm always saying is like, man, I know that HIPAA is a thing, but Jesus Christ, because I work in
You know how much money I can make off of
psychiatric
this
emergency.
stand up or a sitcom? Come on now.
Well, no, we got people that come in all the time that there's nothing wrong with them psychiatrically. They're on meth. I don't know who the fuck ever sees their friends on meth and think, man, that looks like a lot of fun. Let me try that shit. Because they are fucking paranoid as shit. And they come in there just fucking paranoid and acting the fool. And I'm just like, man, we should just be able to make a video and show kids like in junior school, like, this is what it is. Like, don't do it. But fucking HIPAA.
Yeah, instead they gave us the DARE program where they're like, hey kids, this is what meth is, where to buy it, how much it is, and how easy it is to get. Don't do it though. And the kids are like,
Yeah.
What does it do? It makes you feel as great as you've ever great, but don't ever do it because your teeth might fall out. And they're like, well, I'll buy new teeth. Like,
well, you know, some hospitals now,
all the kids got out of it.
They're giving out test kits so you can test your drugs before you do them to make sure, because fentanyl's so bad now. So that you can test your drugs to make sure it's just meth.
If you have the if you have the wherewith to know to test your drugs to see if they're bad, you just shouldn't do them.
Well, I mean, if you want meth, fentanyl ain't the one you want because they have completely opposite effects.
No, it's sad because it's where we're at as a society. As
This episode of Bellied Up brought to you by fentanyl.
Fentanyl,
Don't do
meth,
it.
and the zombie apocalypse, and whatever fucking laptop they were trying to sell on the screen there when Dale pulled up the thing where we rated stuff.
Lenovo.
There you go.
for real, like we're on head down that path. The zombie apocalypse is probably not going to be like what we think it is, but it's going to be like shit. We've seen it a couple, 5 years ago. Oh, the bath bombs and the people are doing. This is the dumb ass shit where you walk around like a zombie.
Well,
There's gonna be some
like a dude in Florida, they ate the bath salts
The bath, and then he ate some guy's face off.
Jesus Christ.
There's going to be some kind of, whether it's fentanyl related, bath salt related, you just start adding all these things that make people go out of their head. And there's going to be a version of
like
zombie
like a contagious meth outbreak or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they got a bunch of fake shit now too, like the bath salts and the fake ass weed that, like when we do our drug test at work, they don't even pick up, and these fucking people are just like, for no reason, no history of mental health, and they're fucking losing it, man. Paranoid, hallucinating, and we're like, what the fuck is it? And I mean, maybe it's some of that stuff we don't test for, like the bath salts. I mean, we test for everything else.
It's sad. It blows my fucking mind. Like,
it isn't. Like I said, man, I don't know who the fuck sees their friend. Maybe there's like regular meth users that use it and they just get fucking speedy and whatever. But the ones I see, paranoid, hallucinating, I don't know who sees that and goes, man, that looks like fucking fun. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man, my 20s were checkered, but I've seen other people who are fucked up on the shit, and I was like, man, that looks like fun. And it was fun, but it wasn't meth. I mean, that shit's crazy.
well, it also like, so heroin, a lot of fentanyl laced in heroin, right?
Yes.
They cut it with
Because, okay, so personally, me, I've never done anything outside of like smoking weed. Like,
I've never smoked a cigarette.
yeah, well, I smoke them all the time. Me and you, Crip, right, in the chat. But
I do. I've only smoked a couple cigarettes in my life, but no, I'll smoke every now.
but neither here nor there about this. And
I'm clean as a whistle.
I know stuff that's affected me more than I want. Family members and things.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like
There.
the heroin and the fentanyl mixing in has been a big thing. But it's
Yeah.
also like I'm hoping that people I'm very close to are not doing this at all. But I don't know that. Like, there was times I knew that, I would go and it was like, oh yeah, I'm fine. But it's like I can tell you're not fine. And
Their whole personality changes when they're
well,
on.
but it's like,
can
well,
tell.
let me see. It's like, and I didn't even know that. Like, there's something else I wouldn't have knew until like they basically told me how to check on them.
Jesus.
And it was like, so the heroin things they would put like in their toes. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep, it's in here
Under their
between toes.
toenails.
Hide your track marks.
Yeah.
True.
And I mean, to be fair, this has been now like good 5 years. But somebody that I like very, very close to me that I love so much broke my fucking heart like that she was doing it. And I think she's good now, but I still worry about her every day.
Let me tell you what I would say, Dale. And this is goddamn truth. Is I had a friend that got fucking hooked on heroin, okay? And he quit a bunch of times and then went right back to it. But guess what? One time he finally quit for the last time and he's been clean for a while. So my advice would be don't never, ever fucking give up on somebody because one of these times.
I went through like 3 years of not giving up, and I think she's on the right side of it for the last 3 or 4 years. But I'd be lying to you guys if I said that I 100% didn't still worry about her and stuff.
Mhm.
Like, I won't even say that
Yeah.
I think she's doing it. There's just no signs to show that she's doing it. But
Yeah, I went probably through almost an identical thing. One of my best friends in college, and I'm not going to out them or anything, but I found out that they were on it. I actually found their stash, and I found all their little equipment they were using, and it shattered my soul. I remember sitting in my bed in my dorm room, bawling my eyes out because I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to lose them, especially because we were in a really not great part of West Virginia, and I knew that shit that was going around was not cut good, and we had a lot of people dying. There's an entire Netflix documentary called Heroin, based literally on the street we were living at the time. So literally seeing people in body bags was not abnormal where I was at. So I was like, man, like we got to stop this. Like I really want to tell like a counselor or someone in college. And they're like, no, I have a 4.0. I'll lose my scholarship. And I'm like, I don't want you to die. Fuck your scholarship. Like there's more important things right now. But like Pork Chop said, went to get help a couple times. Sometimes worked, sometimes it didn't. I think the last few years they've been pretty good. So it's just sometimes it takes more than one go at it. But I hope to God that they're healthy right now. I don't get to talk to them too much anymore, but going through the same shit, it's not fun.
Yeah, I think that probably like the people that quit, that they nail it the first time and they just quit, it's probably slim. Like people got to quit a bunch of times before they finally just give up. And then even when you quit, like it's an ongoing thing, man. Addiction is it's a terrible fucking disease.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. And
I deal with it. I deal with it all the time, every day.
Shit, Kevin. I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry too, Kevin.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Kevin.
Full disclosure, because there's not a lot of people that watch this. So yeah, that is what Kevin is saying is very close to the relationship that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I do think she's on the other side of it. I really do, but I still worry about her every single day because the guy she's with, I know that I don't trust him more. Like it's a lot more. I don't trust him as like I trust my sister fully. If that guy was in her life at all, I would feel like she's golden, you know.
Right.
And I still think she's good, but I'm like I worry about her. So
right.
Well,
That's our fucking job, man, is to worry about the people that we love.
Yes.
Well, I didn't know it. She told me after the fact, where they have this. What is that shit that brings you back to
Narcan.
Narcan. Oh, I've been Narcan 2 or 3 times. Like it was no big deal. Tell me that,
We give that shit to addicts too when they leave. We'll give them Narcan to go.
But me hearing that, it's a few years back, but it just so fucking angry. Like I can't describe the anger of that. And this is we had lost dad, and I'm like, I fucking need you. Like you're my best friend in the family.
Yes.
Then losing mom. That's what I mean. Like she's been there and she's been strong with mom and everything like that. I don't know.
I understand.
At some point, she needs to tell her story and be on the right part of it. And I think she is. It's just we don't talk as much as I wish we would, but that's life,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be honest though, it sounds like that no matter what happens, you're going to be there for her. So I mean, honestly, that's all you can do. You can't go in there and make people stop what they're going to fucking do. They're not going to listen. You can't make them do shit. You can't chain them down in your fucking basement until they're over it.
No,
you just have
that's
to.
That's why I was getting ready to say it's incredibly important when you're trying to get better, who you surround yourself around with.
Yes.
Because it is 99% you. I'm never going to say it's not, but the help that you get is just as important as the effort you're putting toward and surrounding yourself with the right people. And that's any area of life, family, business, health, whatever. If you're trying to get better, you need to surround yourself with people that want you to get better.
Yes.
And call for help. Man, there are numbers. I don't know. I live in Cincinnati, and wherever you guys live, you can look up numbers that will help you. They'll come and see you at your house and help you. And people come through my department all the time. We will hook them up with resources. I mean, some people just don't know who to call. Even if you come down there and we look at you and we discharge you, we're going to give you a big shit ton of resources to call. And if you want help, you will get the help. They want to help,
Yeah.
Well, it's not always that easy though. When you're in the shitstorm of it and you're so...
Some people don't think they need help.
No. Exactly.
Yeah, or you're so depressed or you're so whatever. You're just like, I'm going to bounce back. I'm good. You know?
Well, I mean, just even with my depression, where I've been just about bottom of the barrel as it gets with depression, and for those out there who have it, probably know what I'm saying. There gets a point where you don't want help, and you're just kind of good with whatever happens. So that's the other part of it, and that's why it's important to have the right people around you, because they might notice that. Like when I was really, really, really toward the bottom, there weren't a whole lot of days that went by where I wasn't thinking about ending it. I went through it a lot. Ashley caught on pretty quick, just because she's with me every day. So she was trying to get me help ASAP. Even when I didn't think I needed help or wanted help. Some of the people around you are, if they're in the right spot, they're going to make sure the right things happen too.
Well, let me say this too. Like if you're dealing with something like that and you're going to your primary care physician, that's like taking, if your transmission fucking blows, going to Meineke and getting it fixed. Yeah. Can they do it? Yeah, they can fucking do it. But they don't specialize in that shit. Like a primary care physician is a jack of all trades. They know a little bit about everything. But when you have a specific diagnosis, or you want a specific diagnosis and it has to deal with mental health, go see a professional. And that is called a psychiatrist. And there is a big fucking giant stigma where people think that mental health is so bad, but it's the same as fucking having diabetes. Would you be embarrassed if you had diabetes going to the doctor and getting fucking insulin and shit? No. Do you need maintenance drugs to keep your diabetes so you can stay alive and healthy? Yes. And so it's the same goddamn thing. If you have mental illness, you go to a specialist, see a psychiatrist, tell him what's going on, tell her what's going on, whatever it is. Get the right medication and stay the fuck on it. When you feel better, it's not because you're better. It's because the medication is helping you. So stay on the medication and see a psychiatrist regularly so you can stay good. society has built such a fucking stigma on mental health, and it's crazy. It's the same as having heart disease, diabetes, kidney disease, a fucking cancer, tumor, whatever. There's no difference. The vast majority of our population has some sort of mental illness, whether it's diagnosed or not. You know, there shouldn't be a stigma on it. People should get the fucking help that they need and quit worrying about what other fucking people think. You don't even have to tell people if you go to a psychiatrist. HIPAA, it's not public knowledge. You can go on your spare time, get treated, get better. Who wants to feel fucking depressed and shit all the time?
Yeah.
You know, and that will help you.
So about zombies.
Yes, about zombies. That's what, you know what though? That's what this show is, man. This is called Belly Up to the Bar. Because it's friends sitting at the bar and bullshitting with what we would bullshit at the bar at. You know, if we all went to the bar, we might go in there talking about the zombie apocalypse, and then we'd all be talking about life stressors and what goes on with our life. So that's why the name of this show is perfect.
Just grateful I found all of you guys. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I'm not going to cry and get into all of my problems that if
Boxing gloves suck, Greg.
What's that?
What?
We suck, Greg.
I said boxing gloves.
Oh,
Greg.
Greg's like, you want to suck me? Get over here.
What? All I heard was suck Greg Santori heavy. I'm like, what? Yeah,
boxing gloves. Boxing gloves.
Hey, Kevin, I love you too. That's what I mean. Like, I love the community that we built. Like Drum. I met Drum in person, not you yet, Kevin. I gotta meet you in person. I know you're South Carolina, I think. South Carolina, North Carolina won, but I got to meet Kevin. That's my dude, man.
Man, if he comes up to a game, he's got to come to lot 1.
Yes, sir. Hey, Santori, Santori, man, you were talking about this one time, man. We need to do a topic where we discuss every single tailgate food each game, man. We got to plan this out, bro.
Maybe.
Santori's trying to be cool, and his wife's going to come in and yell at him here if we stay.
I just got hot sauce all over the floor.
Yeah, that was a terrible idea. I don't know why you did that.
Tired.
All right, man. Let's get off here. We're 2 hours on this episode, but who knows what the heck.
Hey, we probably helped like fucking 4 or 5 people anyway. Like if the zombie apocalypse hits, people are going to be fucking thanking us when they choose their weapon.
Or if they're depressed. We kind of covered all the...
Or they're depressed, you know?
We covered all the bases tonight.
If the zombie apocalypse happens at work, I'll go ahead and I'll swipe all the medication out of there real quick so I can help people out. I mean, it's not like I'd have a job anyway. It's a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I'll use the boxing gloves to knock them out, okay?
Yeah. I'm going to stand right fucking behind you, Greg, if you're using the boxing gloves. That's why when they're eating on you, I can slowly walk away because there ain't no fast shit about my game.
I'm going to go pick up Dale, and he's going to be ready with all these weapons. I'm going to pick up Greg.
Yes.
He's going to have his baseball bat. I'm going to go get pork chop, and he's going to have a Santa's sack full of Wellbutrin. I got you guys covered.
There you go, man.
Hey, listen, for real, the guy who comes to the game with me, John.
Well Darcy, how are you tired after chugging that 2-liter?
Yeah. So there's only like this much left in it.
My buddy John is a prepper, so I done told him that my plan. There you go. Come up, visit him, go to a game.
I assume
my plan is when the apocalypse happens is go to John's house because John has money. I mean, not money, but guns, food. He stocked up food and guns and everything. So my plan is to get my ass in the fucking truck and haul ass up to John's house. He's got everything. As far as I got a fucking toy gun. That's it. I do have a Red Ryder BB gun. I've shot my wife in the ass with it before. It will leave a hell of a fucking well.
So,
hey, but Kevin's got a son in Dayton. My nephew is in Dayton. And here's how, like, when I say Braden is 22, that is... Okay, I have 2 daughters. That's the closest thing I have to a son. Is my nephew Braden. So
he needs to come up to Dayton to visit his son and come down to a game.
There you go.
Or if he's in town, we'll go meet him somewhere.
Let's go to Dayton.
There you go.
My nephew works at a bar.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Dayton's a shithole, but I'll go.
Yeah.
I heard they got a good Stan's Donuts up there.
No.
Ooh,
Hey,
Stan the Donut Man. I got you, pork chop.
There's a bar in Louisville. There's also one in Dayton. We go to Dayton. We got to go to the Troll Bar. They got good food up there.
That's what they call the sandwiches we give away in the emergency room. They call them troll biscuits.
Oh, there you go.
So, back on what you were saying with prepping with your buddy, my buddy, his dad at one point was making more money than God, and was worried that the world was actually going to end soon. So he built a legitimate apocalypse shelter in his basement. Been there, seen it, fucking wild.
Is it cool?
So they've got a beautiful house on like 25 acres, and it's surrounded by like a giant lake. So it's really hard to get to. First off, it's in North Carolina. And when I tell you, you go into the basement, it's kind of like a bi-level, so it's like a split basement kind of thing. They dug down deeper, 10-foot ceilings. It's a room probably, I don't know, it might be like 400 square feet. It's like half the size of a normal apartment. And it is steel enforced top and bottom, concrete enforced within that. He has a wall with, I'm not kidding, about 15 semi-automatic rifles and shotguns on them. He has probably 2 bookcases full of ammo. He has probably 3 bookcases. And when I say book, I mean like the 10-foot expand of the wall of just like MREs and soups and like pancake mix and stuff. This man is like locked, loaded, ready to go. And I was sitting in there. I was like, Steve, what are you ready for? He's like, anything. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah. My buddy John could arm.
How do you sell this place?
Yeah, John could arm a militia. I'm telling you. And with all that goddamn Patriot food he's got or whatever that lasts for 25 years, he could feed them too.
I will say, though, he's really good about if he has like soup or something and it's getting ready to go expired. Once it hits within 6 months, he goes and donates it all and restocks.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good idea.
Yeah, so he takes it to the food shelter. If he's like, okay, it's 6 months away. The apocalypse ain't tomorrow. I'm going to go buy another round of food that's good for 2-3 years.
You better hope it ain't tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to head out, boys.
All right, man.
Don't want us anymore.
Great episode. Love you guys. And probably next Friday, Dale.
Anybody want to say anything intelligent before I click end?
There's not a goddamn thing in my head that's intelligent.
There you go.
Why do we drive on a parkway and park on a driveway?